Alrighty, so here we go again. I should have more time today, assuming my back is not being a pain to me. I'm gonna go back at 3A for now. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that the whole time this time or not. I don't know. I guess we'll see. If not, I'll just change the title later. Put up a poll on my Twitter, and it's pinned, asking what you want the next game to be. I think I have it between the stuff we discussed yesterday, Hollow Knight, Last of Us Part 1, whole game grounded permadeath, Theory, and I forget what the last one is off the top of my head. Oh, Binding Isaac, yes. So it's still got like 3 days to go, so if you want to vote now, that's up to you. If not, you can always tell me here if you prefer, because I'm gonna do one of those alongside this. Probably starting next week, assuming everything goes well and I can stream next week. But yeah, anyways. You believe we are going to start here. Yesterday we did this for about an hour and 40 minutes and I got nowhere with it, but you know what? It was also the first time back after like a week of being sick, so that is what it is. I'm feeling a lot better sickness-wise, so I'm not like, I don't feel sick anymore. Mostly I've just been dealing with annoying back stuff, but I think that's just because of my back. It's just that way sometimes. Also, I have a really shitty mattress, so that's not helping. Yeah, so it is what it is. Let's see if maybe by some miracle we can get the golden berry today. If not, well, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Whee! I don't know if I'll keep doing this all day. I imagine I'll do this all day today unless I just play something one-off and random for fun, because I don't know, I get tired of going in endless circles and not getting anywhere. It just depends, I guess. But I don't know what I would play as a one-off. Even if it's just something I kind of goofed around with. I don't know. I got lots of games, I just don't know what I play. Like, if it wasn't going to be something I'd be streaming regularly. Unless I just do a practice run and last with part 1 or something. But then that makes me, since that's in the poll, I almost don't want to do that. Because, I guess, I don't exactly think I would beat whole game grounded permadeath this time around. But, stranger things have happened, so I guess if that happened, that would be actually pretty funny. Here. But I hope y'all are having an alright day today. I hope it's not too bad a morning or evening, night, wherever you are. I don't know, everybody's everywhere, so I've looked at the stats. It seems like a pretty large group of people from around all kinds of places, so time zones are probably wildly different from mine. So I couldn't really say for sure what time of day or night it is for you. But regardless of where you are or where you came from, thank you. I appreciate anyone who lurks, watches, chats, whatever you do, however you do it. Thank you. Especially right now when I'm just doing golden berries and I'm just kind of, stuck here doing golden berries and doing the fun level specifically. Hello, Shiro. Here we go again. I almost autopilot and don't even think about getting this far because it's like I'm so used to this part because I die here the most. I'm just like, oh, whatever. And then, I'm all of a sudden like, oh, I'm already here. Obviously, it takes me roughly 3 minutes to get here, but, it's still kind of cool it works out like that. I keep having problems with the room at the bottom. The fast and slow back and forth things. Those ones always get me. At least yesterday, I don't know. I was also a little more out of it yesterday, so I don't know. Maybe that was it. But, it's just not a fun room for me. Just be what it be. I have to remember need to be paying attention with the top ones, and I don't need to worry about the bottom ones. So. At least not when I go in this order. Because obviously, I don't have to worry about. Yeah. I don't have to worry about the arrangement of the stuff being a certain way. Ooh, I almost didn't make that. I thought I was far enough over one time, and just yesterday actually, and then I wound up getting. And I was doing a little practice run last night. Kind of messed it up there, but I didn't do much better last night than I usually do here in general. So it was just kind of like, oh, okay. It's a lot of getting to the third part of this, and then I wonder. I don't know. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. But I might just goof around and play something in the meantime if I take too long going through this. I mean, it's good practice either way, but I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling. I really don't like that thing. When I get there, it's okay. There we go. Sometimes I die here too, it just really depends. Because that thing can get me really badly sometimes. Sometimes I hit those, but not as much. Yep, you know, that's Whee! Taco Shiro again. Favorite thing to do in this level. Keep talking to him forever. Yeah, I skipped the cutscene, so it's fine. Okay. Do this again. Okay, here we go. Not this room, but although this room does kind of give me fits towards the end because it's very easy to mess that up. You don't want to just like hang off for a second. But this room, this is the one that always gets me. I just have really bad luck with it, I guess. See what I'm saying? I try to grab onto that one part, and I'm supposed to, but if I stand on it and then try and drop down and grab it, a lot of times the top one will get me because it's going too fast, and it's just I just have a bad time with that. It is a very common spot where I go down, unfortunately. When I'm not making some silly goofball move and dying before it. Looks like there goes 5 minutes, and here we go again. Yeah, roughly. This way. There. I'll just be patient. There we go. So I don't have a really silly death. At least not there. Yes, I know, sure. Make all these extra rooms, and it just feels kind of like, what was the point other than to see if they could get you to mess up for the, you're doing like a golden berry run. But yeah, you could easily mess up on any one of those rooms, but after a while it becomes very autopilot. This one is one I worry because of this get spikes there. Sometimes I'll overdo and grab wrong and then I'll land on the spikes. So I'll get too much air. This one's pretty straightforward most of the time, assuming you don't just totally whiff it. That one I've accidentally gone too shit before, and then there's always that part you can mess up. But usually, most of the time, it's pretty straight shot to getting, at least to here. If you're patient. Give me a second. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't do the random links and bot stuff. I even suspect you're a bot, you're out. I'm not playing games. I don't like to be a dick, but you know, I can't do that. Too many bots out there, and they always seem to come after smaller streamers. Like, it's just not. I'm not gonna put up with it. I see it. It's gone. I won't sit there and hesitate. I mean, it's already in the rules. Don't even try and install anything. Don't try and do any of that. So it's like you start sounding like a bot. I'm getting ready. Or you come in here trying to persistently sell stuff, you're on. Because I do this to chill, don't do this to try and follow any of that crap. And I certainly don't do this with this grand expectation of trying to make some career out of it. I kind of just do this because it's good for my anxiety and it's chill. So please, I mean, bots aren't going to change either way because they're bots, they're not going to really understand what I'm saying, but don't come in here like that. I will ban you. Instantly. No, oh, I'll give you some shit. No, it's not. Anyways, here we go with this hero again for about the gajillionth time. I'm certainly not clicking a link to who knows where. Well, I don't even recognize you or know you in chat. Like, it's more than else, especially when you're talking about the best viewers. It's like, nah, bye-bye. And so, also a chat thing. Like, I know in the internet age, people should know better. But, you know, sometimes people don't, and you don't know what age someone is. I ain't gonna be responsible for someone who may not be as in the know clicking on a link and then something happening to their stuff because I just let a bot wander. No. It's just not happening, my friends. It just isn't. Whatever that used to be really scary for me, now it's like whatever. This part's still a little scary for me though. Mostly because of that middle part. After that, it's like whatever. Can be, but not really, because you basically just, if you do it all in one go, it's pretty quick and easy. This part is definitely still a little dicey because, yeah, that. But generally speaking, if you get past that, it's fine. Boom. Almost back to where we die a lot. Should be up top. Pump by the bum. There. Excuse me. I am mostly over being sick. You know, I still have a little phlegm from just sinuses and allergy. So, yeah. Make it a little clearing throat or whatever. Unfortunately, allergies are forever. They never go away. Never truly. There we go. Okay, that was scary, but it worked. Oh yeah, that's right, because I have to do the whole thing now because of the order. Ah! Yep, that was my bad. I shouldn't have dashed up like that. I should have just done the neutral jump, or even just waited and crawled up. I just thought maybe I would be able to time it such that I could just jump immediately. Yeah. That didn't work out. Oh well. That was funny though, that last one. Whoops. It's because those are the parts I'm not used to even making it that far, so it takes me a little bit of time. I think if I start getting it more consistently, it'll be a little easier. But that one room, man, it's still so rough that it's hard for me to consistently do. So the room before it, I often die at. And then it's like I don't get a lot of practice with anything beyond that. But all of it just gets more and more dicey because, you know, what is Oshiro's hotel without being never-ending and never letting you go? Hey, he actually has the advantage this time because I'm going for a golden berry, so he could really keep me here a long time. He already has, but yeah, he really could keep me here a long time. I'm sure he's happy about that. Great Oshiro. Always trying to keep his guests here forever. Come on, man. We just want to go home. Move on. Do. Yeah. Drop in there. Boom. There we go. This one takes a lot about this stuff like this. Yeah. Almost messed that up, but that's whatever. Stuff happens, right? Yeah, well, sure. We're just gonna keep going until one century we actually get out of your hotel. That'd be cool, right? I can do it. Trapped on creative thing. Maybe that's what I read is like most people have trouble with CA. It is certainly the biggest jump real quick, probably in difficulty, maybe in the whole A section, because, yeah, 7 you could argue, pretty big jump, but it's mostly dealing with, for the most part, things you've learned along the way, whereas 3A is not like it changes anything drastic, it's just particularly long and very easy to die in, and I guess that kind of has its own thing. Yeah, 7A is definitely long and can kill you, but I don't know. For me, it just feels like 3A is just a bit more dangerous, just by the way they arrange things. Also, everything timing, all the timing. Sorry, I was trying to be extra careful there. I just had a feeling that if I wasn't, I was going to be, boom, you know, the huge. Oh, I'm coming to you, Shiro, just wait, I know, we do this all the time, constant loops, forever and ever. Eventually, I will have the run, and when that happens, I'm not coming back to this place until BB, I guess. And then DC, but we'll worry about that way later when we get there. For now, let's just worry about getting through 3A, right? Boom. Boom. There it goes. There we go. I have actually messed that up before, like overdone it and then died. While it is very satisfying to sit there and watch the cabinet shut, I gotta keep it moving, because, you know, I don't know how many more attempts this is gonna be, so I gotta keep moving and grooving. It'd be a terrible shame if this was like a super lengthy stream of repeating it forever and ever and ever. But if it starts to get that way, I'll eventually just change the games or something. Not even because of the patience thing on my part. I could sit here and do this probably all day like this. But just, yeah, I feel kind of ready doing that and then being stuck like this forever and doing this never-endingly. That's another part I always worry about. The first part of that, because I just, timing that first jump is, it's probably consistent if you are just comfortable with it, but I'm really never comfortable with it. Even when I do it right and it looks smooth, internally I'm like, ah! See, this for me is very relaxing. I love this right here. I love, just streaming, chat. It does not even matter to me if, like, anyone talks or it's just completely silent or whatever. Like, it doesn't. I just enjoy chatting and talking and saying hi to y'all. And even if there were, like, a new year, guess what? I am plenty well versed in just chatting with myself. At least whenever, it's just me. My wife and kiddo, obviously. I chat with them all the time. But outside of my wife and kiddo, I'm usually not a very social person, so this kind of helps a little bit with other things. Oops, almost messed that up. That key is just like practically a gimme at this point, isn't it? I say that one of these runs I'm gonna run into something on that. So much fun! Yay for everyone! Wee! I don't know if the way I do that is necessarily the safest, but it's whatever. It's whatever, bro. You get through it, bro. One of these days, I should just pick, like, maybe Friday could be that way, because I have a buddy that does it where it's just like I use that as a day to just play with it. Floats my boat. Take breaks from giant practice streams like Celeste 3A, eternal level. It isn't eternal, I promise. One of these days I will actually get past this and get to Golden Berry. But I still predict it'll be a little bit. Because I am certainly persistent enough. I will go at it for like ever. But it doesn't mean I'm going to do it the fastest. Yeah. There we go. And here we are, yeah. It'd be fine if after this we went to the Shiro thing, but unfortunately there's a billion other little rooms that can just murder you after this. Once you get through this middle part, after you get through all three of the little things and you go up and use this key in the middle from that top left area, yeah, there's just a billion other little tiny rooms on the way to the actual hard part that can kill you too. And then by the time you get to the hard part, you're probably super nervous because you're like, oh god. Now I'm almost there, but if Oshiro or one of those little back and forth little zigzaggy things gets me, it's over, and there's plenty of situations where that could be the case now. It's so annoying. No wonder so many people dread 3A when it comes to Golden Berry. I hope someday to be able to just not dread 3A and just be like, oh, this is nothing, just kind of deal, you know? That'd be cool. I think maybe I'll do a practice run or two from Last of Us Part 1's full game grounded permanence sometime just for funsies. Because even if that doesn't win in the poll at some point, I'm definitely, like, I love Last of Us too much not to. As I was saying yesterday, Part 2's, like, shares the top spot for my favorite game of all time with Elden Ring. But even outside of that, I still enjoy 1 enough. Like, those are games I will stream eventually no matter what, but, you know, I might do them a little more randomly. Even if they don't. And most of the things, that's the thing about, like, when I'm asking what you like next, most of the things are things I'm going to stream no matter what eventually. It's just a matter of the order, basically. Right now, I think I only have one person voted so far. Right now, it's Hollow Knight, and that's winning, so, yeah. And might be Hollow Knight. I wind up starting next week. Alongside these, Golden Berry runs. Oh my, this is kind of therapeutic though. Alright, later, Thea. Let's go deal with this scary stuff. Really suck at this. There we go. I think if I just timed that where I, go right then and there, it'd be okay. It's just scary to do, and I need to get out of that mindset of worrying about if it's scary to do. It would help me through a lot of things. And of course it's scary to do. It's meant to be, you know? It's not supposed to be easy and, you know, whatever. Like this. This is scary to do, but I actually don't freak out about this as much as, I do some other things I have to do. Yeah. Later on. I really should freak out more there. That's a pretty scary part. Alright, let's go talk to our hero again. We'll deal with our favorite part of this thing. Come on, our hero. Oh, yeah, this is the third time. We have the least amount of things to clean up. Yes, if I could just get this third part more consistently, I think it would help, but that's what practice is for, right? Get there eventually. We're gonna do that. I like that there's a bit of a rhythm thing here. That helps me time things for there, but this part, I don't really feel like there's much of rhythm. I feel like there's a lot of chaos of me praying that I don't die. You know? See, I grabbed too high, now I'm dead, and it drives me nuts. But if I try to grab a little lower, sometimes I don't grab quick enough and I get hit at the bottom. So, I don't know. That part really sucks for me. And after it, it's not like it gets any better. It just gets more and more prone to die. And it's like, but the other parts I don't get any practice in, so it's like, kinda sucks. I guess I could just go to the chapter, select itself, and practice those parts, actually, now that I think about it. Just to get used to that room, and that part, but even then, I'd still have to redo the other two before it. And those are pretty consistent for me. Those ones aren't as worried of. They used to not be consistent, but now they're pretty consistent, so I'm not as worried about those ones as some of the other, like that third area. Unless, I guess I could do that. No, because if I do that first, it's different than when I would have done it if I do it third. Because the clothes are arranged in such a way that, like, all the stuff is clean, all the sheets and all that are clean, so it makes it's slightly different. Which can throw off trying to do it the third time, because the third time, you know, it is what it is. We'll figure it out, right? Unless I try to do that part first, because it's a little easier because you have more stuff to stand on, but then it makes some other parts a little trickier, but those are more consistent because they're slightly different. So it's like, what do I do? The math isn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of wild. I guess that's a safer way to do that. Just be patient, go the other way. Okay, don't think too much, that's how you die. Boom. Do that. There we go. I didn't notice that. That is a part that makes me nervous. Because it's a very easy thing to mess up, you know? Here it's pretty easy because you just kind of time your diagonal dashes. Do a little bit of a drop right there. Ah! Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Spikes. I had to dash because I missed the thing. Spiky spikes, spiky spikes. Oh well, here we go again, everybody. What fun it is to do 3A all day, yeah. It actually is kind of therapeutic. I mean, like, I'm not joking when I say that, it really is, but it'd be nice to get a little further, you know, not keep dying at the same spots or earlier than the same spots. But hey, I'm human. Things happen. It's not gonna be perfect. See? Right there. I Goomba stomped myself for some reason. I don't know why I went that far over. It was obviously a me thing. That's the beautiful thing about Celeste is, if I mess up, I know it's my fault. So that actually also helps. Like, that makes me not feel all like, about it, because I'm like, my bad. Whereas there are some games where you play and you're like, okay, why did I do that? And it really was because, you know, the game just said, nah, I'm gonna have you over here. But this game, I can be 1,000% confident that, no, I just went too far. And I can even feel it in the controls. That's what I like. The controls are so, like, tight on this game that it's so fluid that I'm like, oh yeah, I messed that up. It's not, you know, it's not the game's fault. And I'm really not one of those people that really likes to play the game pretty much without anything. Even on games where maybe it is kind of the game's fault. Maybe it was the most well-mannered of them. But, yeah. So, yeah, you won't really... Other than that, oh man, that moonberry drove me a little nutty. But that was just because I was tired that day. Thankfully, haven't had that issue as of late. I've been sleeping a little better. I mean, it's still my, like, normal insomnia hours, but if I get a certain amount each night, it's okay. That's really what matters here. Hey, how you doing, Oshiro? Let's do this again. Hopefully a little better than the one. My friend. We're gonna be friends now, whether you want to or not, because we're both here, and we're stuck in this hotel together forever. Yay! Everybody. Yee! Try not to overthink this part this time. Coming up. The part where I accidentally used it into the spikes. This room up here. Yeah, this room. It's because I start to think about the spikes, and I start to think about how I do my turns on things, and then that happens. See? That's exactly what happens. So, from now on, when I go in that room, I just don't want to think about spikes. I should just not think about them. I should not say anything about spikes. Because anytime I mention spikes, I get spiked. I think it's subconscious. I really do. I feel like it's because I'm thinking about them that I'm really paying too much attention. Whereas, like, it should be like this, where I don't even think about the spikes. I just kind of whatever. It should be like that. Realistically, that's how it's going to be anyway. But, water. You know, H2O is delicious. I love me some water. And, even growing up, I was always a big water drinker. Like, I always preferred that over most anything. Now I break it up a little bit with tea or orange juice or milk or something else on occasion. But I still am partial to water over anything. Really? Really that happened? That's funny, actually. That's hilarious. Ah, well. Ugh. Whoopsie daisicles, guys. Not what I was trying to do. Also, I'm trying to keep on top of my water because it's just freaking. It's about to be summer in California, so it's already pretty warm. It's already getting ready to be like 100 plus again, more consistently, and that's just going to be a nightmare in its own right. So, trying to keep up on the old water intake because it's very easy to get dehydrated very quickly otherwise. Ooh, that was scary. Alright. Keep far enough over, it's fine. Ah, you know what? That happened earlier. I died in that room. That was that room I was saying earlier, like, watch, one of these times I'm gonna die in it after I said it was a freebie. Pretty much a freebie key. So yeah, it did get me eventually. Ah, that's funny. Well, if I can manifest that, surely I can manifest a, hey guys, we finally did it. We beat 3A Golden. Right? Right? Like, we manifest winning it, right? Oh my gosh, I don't even actually do the whole manifestation thing. It's just, it's not good. Okay, I was able to salvage that. I was a little worried. I was like, oh no, what did I do? Woo, that was close. A little too long in there. Way longer than I should have. That's completely on me. Alright, make it real quiet. Oh my god, seriously? Yep. I I think about the spikes now. I can't get past that rim. Why? Why is that even a thing? Oh, I'm never leaving 3A ever, yeah. Oh, it's funny. I know it sounds like sarcasm because I'm a naturally sarcastic sounding individual, but it is actually funny. I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. It's kind of a twisted, dark humor funny, like, ha ha ha, you stuck here forever. But I still find it amusing, personally. I might change it up here in a little bit if this goes on too long like this and I keep making like silly dumb mistakes and don't make any progress, because they're not showing some kind of improvement, especially in parts I did like clockwork earlier. It's like, well, that's gonna be like, well, am I really doing anything today that's worthwhile with that? I don't know. Darn 3A Golden. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go do my practice on my other file, and I'm gonna get through it at one point. And I'm gonna have the golden berry, and then it's gonna taunt me because every time I do it on stream on this file, it'll be like, haha, you don't actually have the golden berry in this one, ha ha ha. You know? That's what's gonna happen. I don't really feel a ton of pressure doing it on stream. It doesn't like, you would think it'd be like, oh no, he's doing it on stream, or they're doing it on stream. It's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Yeah, but it's like, no, it really doesn't make a difference to me if it's on stream. There's some form of pressure, I guess, but it's not like, I don't know, I don't feel like more nervous than I really do when I'm playing, like, on my own, off stream, on my other files. It's just like, whatever. This game, though, I absolutely love it. Regardless, it's never gonna get old for me. That's just the way it is. Yeah, I almost messed it up there, too. But you know, we made it through the damn room, so go us. Yay, finally, we did something. Go, team, go. Oh, finally. Honestly, no matter where, if I get through this whole thing or I die at some point, it's just gonna flip like a probably through that room again. Makes me wanna keep going a little longer again. I don't know. I'm probably gonna be streaming a bit. That's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about going a little long. It's just a matter of how long I'm streaming Celeste today as opposed to some other game I choose. I'm still working off stream on SpongeBob. Maybe I can do some of that for funsies. Oh, SpongeBob. Such a fun one. Just as like kind of a one-off weird thing. I don't know. I'm pretty far into Battle for Bikini Bottom, and I'm super stoked that we're getting the sequel next month for PS Plus. Because I'm actually having a whole blast playing that just off stream on my own. Just like, I don't know, it's funny, it's hilarious. There are some hard parts, it gets a little confusing at times, but for the most part, it's pretty funny. Then again, I think I'm stuck at a certain point right now, because I'm trying to figure out what to do next. You know those older games, it's kind of like that. I say older, but really, reality is, my first game that I ever played was the Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt combo game cartridge on NES back in the day. That was my first official video game in my life. I went back afterwards, played Atari and some of these other things because my parents were gamers, so they had a lot of the consoles. Sega, you know, all that stuff eventually, but yeah. So I've definitely played a lot older, but, you know, for this generation, that might seem a little old, I guess. Like I said, I'm only like just turned 36 not long, like earlier this month. I don't look near that age. I really like look like I'm still in my 20s, and it's not an exaggeration. It's kind of straight. Even younger if I like shave my beard or whatever. But yeah, it's I still feel old, right? So like as I'm getting older, especially in my late 30s, like I'm definitely feeling it. It's not like whoops, didn't mean to do all that. But it's not like feel young internally per se. Like I said, I have issues with back and other things, just from life, you know? It's just how it is sometimes. But, yeah. I had a point, but I do this thing where I ramble and eventually I'm like, oh, what was I trying to say? Oh well. I don't remember. It's over. It's done. Time to move on, right? Ah, yes, this room. This room coming up, everybody's favorite. Hey Dio, how you doing? Should have gone then, but it's whatever. We can still time it and make it work, right? There we go. It's patience, right? Patience is a big part of this. And you know, that's fine for certain things. But when you're trying to get through certain rooms, you can only be so patient. Like, you can be patient to a degree, but you can't be too patient because then you die. But then if you're not patient enough, you'll die. And that's what that one room that kills me all the time does. Some of it's patience, some of it's, oh, you died. Dark Souls, you died stuff, right? Boom. Boom. There we go. Now we get to go to our favorite rooms. Yay! Our favorite set of rooms ever. After we talked to Ishiro for the billionth time. That is something. It's not even this room. This room's alright. It's a little funky, weird, but it's not like impossible by any means. This room. This room I hate. Because, yeah, there's always some bullshit. Room more consistently. I don't think it matters what order because I feel like it's hard no matter what, so... Damn it. I'm 41 minutes and I've just probably repeated this like 20 times now. The thing is, I have lots of time. I have lots of space. It's not a big deal. It's just... Wait, feasibly, I could practice this like a good chunk of this day, but I don't know if it's really helping if I'm dying at the same point over and over. Like, eventually I'll get through it. I don't doubt that. But, yeah, it's kind of one of those things. And I know this has to get cut off. Oh, but still, I'm seeing me constantly die. It's level forever. I could try other levels, I could. I could start seasides because those are shorter, and yeah, I'll die a lot, but they're short, so it won't matter, and eventually I won't get through it in one go. But then, I don't know. It's almost like then I could forget everything. Even though I won't, the muscle memory will still be there. I mean, I took the week off from being sick last week, and I still am pretty much doing the same stuff, getting the same points, so it's not like the muscle memory just disappeared. But, I also died at the same point, so I don't know. What's up, Oshiro? Remember not to dash out of there, you'll dash off the thing. You talk to him at that point, you gotta be... I know. Sure. Excuse me. There we go. Yay! Indeed, we're doing it again, guys. Yeah. Whee! Almost went too high that time, but whatever, we made it. Just can't really overthink that part, because then I will die on that. Yeah, that's a very easy part to overthink. Nobody got time for that, right? Hey, Oshiro, let's do this again. My friend, we do it again for the billionth time. Have our fun, friendly chats. That one. This way. Up. Oh, yes. There we go. Gotta remember not to do that out of there, because it's so easy to die otherwise. There we go. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna watch the cabinet shut this one time. Ah, feels so satisfying. Why? I don't know, it just does. Oh, sure, let's do that. Do. Hey, Theo! Deja vu! Wow. Okay. Trying to get through that part without accidentally diagonally dashing. Always a trip. Oh, come on, I didn't jump high enough. Come on, man. Seriously? Ah, I tapped it. I was trying to, like, light jump, so I didn't jump into the thing up top, and then I boofed it. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna get some water. Probably go to the bathroom, and I'll be right back. Alright, I can try and pull a SpongeBob and be like, I'm ready. Excuse me. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again one more time. You can take a friend and have a good time. Totally one of my favorite things ever, let me tell you. Sonic with Oshiro, so you never saw him again. Ha 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 ha. That's how it feels. Really? That's honestly what it feels like. Wee. Woo. climb, jump over. Whee! Hey, Oshiro. I feel like we're in a never-ending loop, my friend. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. It worked. It worked out. Oh, come on! Seriously? That is a little frustrating. Mildly so, but still a little bit. It's like, why? Why did I do it? Why? What else? Maybe I'll, I'm seriously doing it, just doing, like, last division or something. But at the same time, I don't know, it's still super chill for me. I don't know. I guess in that way, there's that pressure for sure. Because they're like, okay, I'm not making any progress. All people are seeing me do is, like, restart the game. And that's fine for some people. But then, you know, I know it's got to be like, okay, great, we get to watch another day of him in here and being, yeah, we watch them sit here and be like, oh, yeah. You know. Back here again. That's why I wanted to have another game to play alongside it, so that it's not every stream is just 3A or whatever I'm stuck on at the time over and over again for both games. You know, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, we have a few days of that, maybe we get past it eventually. I have something else I'm more, I wouldn't even say more focused on. I don't know, it's hard to say. Technically, it's gonna be a weird balance for me. Depending on what I'm playing. Excuse me. The stuff is... There we go. Actually held it that time. Do that. It's the same thing in the stream every time. Kind of a similar story here, but I don't know. I like how that always perfectly lines up with that one little pillar. So it's not really as nerve-wracking as that landing should be, because it's like, oh, it's always as long as you do the same thing. I know that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah. I know some people are like, oh no, that does, but then other people are like, what are you talking about? Alright, Oshiro. Feels good when I can't actually the next one. Something about that feels better to me. Oh my goodness. One thing I do, when my kids get into an age, you can kind of see more mature games. So, and he's pretty good head on his shoulders about, like, distinguishing between what's video game and what's not and all that. So, he likes to watch me sometimes do my, Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 whole game, permadeath, grounded difficulty runs. And it's kind of a fun thing for, you know. He also likes watching me do, like, Crash Bandicoot and stuff, so it's kind of funny. That's what I forgot to... Oh, well. Guess it wasn't meant to be. I can always do that at a different time. Crash Bandicoot. Well, that's the fifth option I was getting at. Because I'm just so used to playing Crash in general. Option, rather than, like, stream it. I do want to stream that, because... on the other platforms and stuff, and I'm a lot better at Crash Bandicoot than I am Celeste. And I wouldn't say I'm terrible at Celeste by any means. I'm still a lot better at Crash. And I enjoy the heck out of both games, though, so... like, out of this and... oh, both see... technically this one is one game, so yeah, out of Celeste and also Crash Bandicoot. I love the hell out of Crash Bandicoot, though. I'm like a Crash maniac. Other than... Crash, Team Rumble, I've no desire to play that. I'm sorry, Activision, but you were not going to sell me on that. That's not why I play Crash Bandicoot, unfortunately. So, you know, I mean, more power to you. I hope it worked out for you, but I just can't get behind Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing now, that one, I'm all about that. That's fine. That's actually my favorite kart racer of all time. So. Yes, even more so than the brilliant Diddy Kong's Racing. I like that one too, but... So. Mario Kart, of course, is always a goated classic, but it's never going to have the same appeal for me, at least, as Crash Team Racing does. Just effectively. Jack X Combat Racing? I've only played a little of it, so I can't really judge. I don't know if you all have kart racers you prefer, series or otherwise, but I just find kart racing in general fun. Even the off-brand weird ones, it's just fun to do kart racing. Something about that. I mean, I'm already partial to racing games in general, but kart racing, oh, it's just kind of a fun little arcadey thing, and you know, what's not fun about shooting shells at people or power-ups, and depending on what you're playing with, the power-up it is. I like the missiles in Crash Team Racing, because they're fun. I'm also really big, even though I'm not great at them, I'm also really big on playing fighting games. I really enjoy fighting games a lot. I'm not good at them, but I love them. It's kind of one of those things. Like, I'm not great at them by any means. They're fun for me. There we go. It is that part. Woo! That was fun. I always kind of wing that run because it's weird for me. As long as I don't get in a hurry in this run, it's okay. I just forget sometimes when I get in a hurry, I'll freak out. You know, it's like, you shouldn't be in a hurry now. Because you're practically there at that point, right? Progress! Well, it's not really technically, because we have been here before, but progress for what we've done recently. Yay! Since last Tuesday. Whenever right before I got sick, unfortunately. So progress is progress, right? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I timed it better. But, you know what? Because we got there, I think I'm feeling a little bit more confident about that one run. And then the two after it, but specifically the one that kills me all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it another go. I said that and I died there, but no, that's just one of those funny one-off. Oh, I died early kind of deals. It happens sometimes. Like that's just me. It's always gonna happen to some degree. Like there's always gonna be that time I'm like, woo, I did that, and then it's like, boom, moment destroyed. Okay, well, I felt a little better about that overall. The elevator shaft does make me nervous, but there are things after it that are much scarier, and if I could just time my jump better, it'd be okay. I'm gonna have to get used to the elevator shaft, though, because I'm always, like, I think I've only been there twice in the Goldenberry run, and the first time I kind of winged it, kind of did it, but I wasn't exactly confident about it, so I need to find a way to more consistently, confidently do that. But I have to get there more consistently, so that would... That's the catch-22 of it all, eh? Whee! Man, this is just chill for me, you know? Thank you. Like, seriously, I know I'm the one who chooses to come in and stream, but it's still, like, it makes it really nice, you know? Even whenever I'm dying a billion times over and over again, it feels good to just be like, oh yeah, sitting here screaming, chatting, chilling, dying, repeating. I thought I didn't quite make it, so I was gonna go back, but nope, I did, and ran right into the goop. Right into the goop. That's what I'm gonna call it, the goop. I don't know why I didn't just get it to it. So yeah, between Oshiro and the goop, this place kills me. Just is what it is. I guess that could be really funny when they call it the dark flubber. I don't know if y'all are familiar with flubber. I know some of you probably. But yeah. No, I think I'm just calling it goop. Alright, do that. Whee! Oh my gosh. Alright, there we go. That's what we're supposed to do, not what we did earlier. Yee! I'm so tempted to dash out, but that usually gets me killed down. I need to remember, never dash out after that conversation with Oshiro. Dash out is bad at that. Just have it though. I just want to do it. I like to go fast, like Sonic. I like to just eat. There we go. Ooh, that's what I could do sometime. Not anytime immediately. It'll be a while. I can do some Sonic Frontier sometime for funsies. Because I can't help myself with the stupid spikes. And it would be nice to change of pace from dying on spikes all the time. Although Sonic has lots of spikes too, so I guess... I don't know. Oh, y'all. Beep-a-doo, stupid spike room. You're cursed. But it's hard not to think about spikes when I'm in there. Can't I do it just like I do here? Where it's really nothing. Derp. Alright. Checking in again. Sorry, Oshiro. You know, I really need to go back and finish up, just off stream. I need to finish up and do, the season finale of the Dark Pictures anthology, because that's literally the only plat I don't have in that entire series. Might be the only plat I don't have of all their games ever. Because I have the Until Dawn, I have, what else? I have all the other Dark Pictures anthology ones, even the pain in the ass Man and Madonna one, because they had to go do, you could do it 2 people at once, but then, like, I wound up ultimately having to, because I could never get anybody to do it, I had to wind up just kind of doing it with another one, like, basically with myself, which was still kind of hard, because at the time my internet was really terrible, so there was no guarantee it was going to hold up, but thankfully it did. Yeah, I had to finagle and do things a little differently than that one. Oh yeah, I also have the Quarry. So yeah, I think I've played every one of their games except for the last Dark Pictures anthology one, or the latest one. I don't know when the next one's coming out, starting the new season, but yeah. I kind of started that one, I just never actually finished it. The Devil Inside Me, or whatever the fuck they call it. Devil Inside. I'll have to look it up. I have it. I own it. I just need a... I kind of started, but it was like a really bad time for me to be doing so at the time, so I never got to finish, so I'd probably just have to restart it. But, yeah, I need to do that sometime. Now I can just have that whole company stuff just kind of platted for now. I don't know, I really like their horror narrative-driven Lana. Because, like, I'm a big horror junkie, so... And yeah, those are kind of, some of them are hit or miss, but I've enjoyed them all to some degree, so... I haven't really felt like I wasted money paying for any of the Dark Picture anthologies. I've enjoyed them all. Some more than others, but I've still enjoyed them. I think the worst one I've ever played to me was still just okay. It was never like outright bad for me. And I think that one, in my opinion, would probably be the second one. The one about the witches and stuff. That one, it was not bad by any means, it was just okay. Could have been a lot worse, could have been a lot better, I guess, depending on how you want to view it. I tend to view it like, yeah. I don't know. I'm also partial to kind of campy bad horror sometimes, so... sometimes I like things that people would just say, well, how the hell would you like that? You know, people like to show My Name is Mayo, but I think that's a brilliantly hilarious trilogy. So that should tell you how to like that. Excuse me. It feels good to be able to stream it all. Always not having a fun time being sick and then not being able to stream. Also because being sick wasn't fun, but also because, you know, you can't stream. That's kind of a bummer. For me, at least. I got that pretty. It's just like, even this part, like, I can get far enough over most of the time. Everyone's talking about that. Yeah. I don't want to do this time. Whee! Oh, I want to do it one more time. Sorry, I haven't done that in a while, the wave dash, and it's just fun to do. Because, you know, it's been a little bit since we did the farewell stuff, so I'll need it again whenever I get there. But yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey, Theo. So. Ooh, dicey, spices. That was really close. Way closer than I wanted that to be. But hey, we did, right? Not for now, we did it. Whee! Oops. Drop in there. Here goes the less fun part. There. And after that, it's okay. Do all of that. Get over here. And drop down. There. There we go. Shiro. Also, one point I want to do just as a one-off stream, I've been working on Horizon Chase Turbo. I'm working on planning that, but it'd be cool to do all the like endurance ones, the really long endurance one, all at once on stream. That'd be kind of fun, I think. Whee! Hey my friend, how are you doing? There we go. That's the scariest part of that. Oh, scary. Okay. Ooh, okay. Pop, 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 pop. Yay! Star. Boom. Back to the elevator shaft. Oh lord. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see the door shut down. Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, how's it hanging, Hoshiro? Why did you make this so convoluted, Hoshiro? Ooh, I messed that up, but I still managed to make it work, so let's go talk to Theo for funsies now. Hey, how's it going, Theo? I just want to breathe for a second. It's amazing, man. How's it going with old Creepo? I helped to clean up that huge mess, but he's kind of a jerk about it, and he still thinks he convinced me to stay. Okay, let's just go ahead, yeah, sorry. Whee! Go to the other scary parts, of which there are unfortunately plenty. Oh no, I didn't. Why did I do that? And you know what sucks about that? Even if, say, you die there or something, you're already wasted like 7 minutes. It's like, ow. Yeah, I guess it's not wasted, it's practice, but it's like, ouch. You know, I just, this level is so just unreasonably long for no reason. Actually, I lied. There is a story movement, but it's just like, when you're not doing it for the story at the moment, because you've done the story, it's like, ouch. Well. So it be, so it be. We'll go again. Eventually it'll all be so much muscle memory, I won't have to think about it, and then it won't be nothing. Kind of how we did some of the farewell segments. It took us a while, but eventually it became muscle memory, and we got there. The problem is, even with muscle memory, you can mess up, you know. You can still be like, oops. Oopsies. Here we go. Bro, Chris Pratt, you better watch out. I'll come for your job. I'll turn around and be Mario. I'm just kidding. I have no desire to be Mario in a Super Mario Brothers movie. I'm sure you make a lot of bank, but you know, I'm not out here trying to fake an Italian accent. I am not Italian. Which also, if you really think about it, is kind of jacked up. They I don't know, actually. I don't know what Chris Pratt's origins are, but I'm mostly certain he's probably not Italian. I could be wrong. Could be. He'd be very Italian for all I know. I don't know. But I just... I doubt it. Pretty sure he's like in Western Asia. So, yeah. But almost messed that up, but it worked out in the end. Yay! Whew, that's scary. I really almost messed up hardcore. That's what's funny about it. Thank you. Whee! I think the next time I get to that one point you saw me die, I just need to slow it down in my head instead of overthinking it. Kind of like I almost overthought this freaking elevator segment, which they probably tricked you up on purpose that way, but it's whatever. More power to them. You know, they're just doing what they gotta do to try and stop you from getting the golden berry, and they're doing it pretty well. At least in my case, they are. Alright, Oshiro, let's do this for the 18 billionth time. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yo. Over here. Look at this freaking maze of frickin' everything. Linens mostly, I'm assuming. Hopefully not clothes, but I'm sure there's some clothes in there, okay? Keep hitting that and waiting. I mean to hit that. I mean to talk to him before I hit start and skip, but yeah. I almost mistimed that. Whoops. Would have been actually kind of funny, man. Would have been the worst thing, though. Gotta stop dashing so happily there. It's dangerous to do that. Living dangerously is one thing, but I don't really want to live too dangerously while trying to do this. It's already a long enough level. All the way back around. Get back to Oshiro again. Be-do-be-do-be-do. Alright. You. Dash there. Over here. Try not to go too close. Do that. Do that. Jump over here. Drop down. Drop down. Down. Oh. What to do here too. Whee! Hold up. Be patient. Patience is key there. Over here. What's up, Oshiro? We're gonna go do our favorite part now. Alright. There. Don't want that. Go up here. There. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ah, yes, this part. Oh, okay, I was worried over that. Okay, then, like, I don't understand why they gotta be like this, you know? Ah, son of a funny whopper. Ah, that hurts. More water. That's all we can do right now. It's starting to get warmer, so I gotta keep on top of my water. Alright, let's try this again. I know, here we go again, right? Oh well. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about it, is practice. Practice is practice. You die? Well, okay, cool, good, you got some practice in. I am getting a little more consistent about getting over there, so that is getting better. I am improving, but some of that stuff is just ridiculous, and it's like it's so drawn out, man. It's like, why are all these rooms here? I could easily do without any of this stuff still being here. But unfortunately, the game says, ha 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 ha, no, this level's gonna go on forever. No matter how fast you try to speed through it. Oh, why'd I do that and die? Yeah, I knew I'd count it. At least it was right there, not damn near 10 minutes into the level. Boo. This level hates me so much. You know what's weird? I'm still confident. I don't know if I can win, but I know that I will eventually get this. I don't feel like at all dejected or like, oh no, with my confidence. It's like, no, I'll get there. I do believe. There's one thing I do. I believe in myself on this stuff. I played far too many really difficult games up to think that, oh, I won't get there eventually. Permadeath is kind of my jam, so, you know, even just level-only permadeath is still a part of that family tree of permadeath, so, it doesn't bother me to restart them. Like I said, I grew up, like, my first stuff, it was all with Nintendo, so a lot of times, well, saving was just not even a thing, not even by password, really, until I got to, like, the Sega Genesis and stuff, for the Super Nintendo. Shouldn't have done that, that was dangerous. But yeah, so it wasn't even like a thing. So you got used to, you continue as well. I guess you gotta start the whole freaking thing out over, you know, it's like, okay, start over from the beginning of the game. So you get so used to it. And, I actually wound up drawing a great appreciation for that kind of stuff in games, so yeah, it doesn't bother me to start things. So you're gonna see a lot of permadeath on this channel. I don't think it's gonna involve me dying really deep into something. So, 10 minutes, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it's not earth-shatteringly terrible for me. You don't have to repeat it 5 million times, it doesn't really have the effect of God, whatever will I do. a weirdly relaxing calming mood for me, actually. Alright, let's do it again! Woo! I'm amped about it. I'm actually really amped up about it. Redoing it. I almost messed that up royally. That would have been funny. It really shouldn't have been, but it would have been really funny. Especially after I was like, oh, let's do this, I'm all amped! It's a very me thing to say something like that, and then just die. On these games. I don't remember not to dash there. I don't know why I want to dash there every time. It's like, I'm almost compelled to. Here. Perfect. Not me just remembering, oh yeah, just go do this. You go through, thank you. Silly Magoo. You silly goose. Here. Okay. Hopefully whoever's over there is alright. That's here's hoping that whoever's out there is okay. When I was first doing this a long time ago, not the golden ones obviously, but like it used to be so hard for me to line that up and dash up, and it's so silly sounding, but it used to be. Now it's like I don't even have to think about it, so it's like whatever. This part is not to think about. The subtle haptics in this are kind of cool, because I can feel the stamina slowly draining. This is a cool little cut segment space over there. With the rumble. Not really haptics, I guess, it's just logo, but yeah. You get the idea. Yeah, so I gotta get used to it. Okay. I was being weird about it. I should have just gone the other way around. Alright, my goofy friends. That sounds weird. Oh, come on! You Goomba stomped yourself? Come on, man! Why we do that to ourselves? Ah! I just did not mean to do that. Damn, that sucks. That sucks bad. Where am I at, stream-wise? Hour and a half almost, huh? Alright, I might change up the game here shortly. If this doesn't get any better. It's just that... I am getting it. I am. But it's just like, it's such a slow crawl. I'm just gonna, might change up just for variety's sake, but I don't know. Maybe I keep going. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That was a whoopsies. This stuff in here, and allergens and stuff aren't helping me. I turn on a fan, but then if I did that, all you hear is... So I'll just let the AC do its thing when it finally kicks in. It's just not quite warm enough in here for it to kick in yet, so... But it will be soon. I'm Promise you that. I can feel it coming on. Come on, what's going on? There we go. So I do that part. Yeah. I do have a bit of a strategy for this spike room here. It's just a matter of if I wind up getting to the point where I can do it. That was not the strategy. I just want to point that out. It's definitely not strategy, but hey, we made it out. It's okay, we made it. That's what matters. I had to open my mouth to say the spike room. We all know I mentioned the spike room. Something goes wrong with the spike room. At that time, we were able to recover it, so that's good. One of the rare times where mentioning spike rooms and spikes in the spike room actually was recoverable. Progress now. Progress. Weird progress, but progress nonetheless. Oh, that's another thing I'm kind of excited about. The PS2 titles. Now that they're starting to bring more of them to PS Plus, makes me excited because not only are there a few in there that I want to play, obviously, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, someday, maybe, we'll have a chance at Forbidden Siren 2 actually making it stateside through that program. Because, it hurts me so much that even the UK got Forbidden Siren 2 and we never did here in the States. I understand why, considering when I found the first one and fell in love with it, it was on complete accident. And I had never heard of it before then. And, I love that. So much so that I went and 100% it once they brought it here to the PS4 or PS2 and PS4 program. So I'm hoping maybe we'll get Forbidden Siren 2 again someday. But even if we don't, I'm just happy we're getting more PS2 games for the PS Plus because those are long overdue. Long overdue, in my opinion. Maybe we'll get Haunting Ground at some point. That'd be cool. That's a really good underrated one too. Yeah, I'm mentioning a bunch of obscure horror ones because I just love obscure horror. Maybe some Silent Hill at some point, some Silent Hill 4 especially. I mean, 2, 3, and 4 would be great, but I'm just such a... Like, 4 is my favorite Silent Hill game. To me, it's the most disturbing, but also it's just my favorite. No, it's not the first. The first one I ever played was 3, then I played 2. No, actually, the first one I played was 1, then I played 3 way out later on. Then I played 2, then I played 4. And 4 was my favorite. I love 1, 2, and 3, don't get me wrong, but 4 is my favorite. It just is. There's no way around it, so... Take with that what you will. Silent Hill 4 is my favorite Silent Hill. It is the most disturbing in my opinion, story-wise especially. It's just freaking creepy. 2 was also really good, obviously. 3 was a lot. They're all great. I mean, I know we have the Silent Hill transmission later. Maybe we'll get an announcement of a Silent Hill Master Collection like they did in Metal Gear Solid. And maybe they'll have the first 3 or 4 Silent Hills in it. That'd be cool, right? I know we'd all, I know most of us would know that, like, especially us old school Silent Hill junkies. Wow, that'd be awesome. I'd be stoked. I would definitely buy that. I'm already stoked we got the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection and all that stuff, but, you know, it'd just be cool if that happened. It'd be kinda cool. Oh my god, I almost messed up so bad. But we didn't. We got lucky. So, hey, I'll take it. Sometimes you need a little luck, right? Especially since I'm really just trying to get consistently back so I can get a little more practice sometimes. Kind of stuck at you know this. There. Getting to that part is... Alright. That's the magic of it all, you know? Ooh, almost didn't make that jump. Woo! That was close. Go this way. Do that. Oh, Shiro. Why you gotta make this so complicated, Shiro? Ah, there we go. You gotta make things so complicated. Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh my god. Shiro, why? Why you gotta make things so crazy? Oh my god, stop. It's not making things helpful. Okay. No! You know what? I guess that was doomed to fail anyway. I way overthought that and had issues with it. Let me check something real quick. Let me look at something. Don't worry, I won't dox myself. I don't have anything fancy going on in here to dox myself. Okay, I'm trying to just check something. It's going mic only because I'm looking at my games. No, I don't want to do that one yet. Maybe I practiced on that. I could do some Trackmania or some Last of Us Part 1. I guess I could do Crypt if you just want to see me die some more. Crash Bandicoot, I could do that. I could start that, but then I feel like if I start that, then I'm going to want to stream that. And I don't want to have too many things streamed at the same time. I want to do Final Fantasy X on stream. Yeah, I need to decide what I want to do. I could work on some Cook Serve Delicious some more. I don't know. Alright, I don't want to do that forever, so let me wait till it comes back here. Alright, let's do this. Maybe I'll just keep doing Celeste a bit longer. There's the end is an eye, but I don't really know if there'd be a point. I like the game. I do plan on maybe streaming it someday, but for the time being, I don't know that I really want to, so... I guess I could do some more Fury, but that's also on the list. I don't know. It's hard to say, y'all. I don't know what I want to do. I know I don't want to keep dying here right now. That's starting to get kind of like, eh. Like, I'm happy with, like, I'm making it more consistently to certain points. But at the other hand, it's like, I don't know. Almost ready to let it go for now, I guess. For, like, today, I mean. I don't mean literally forever. No, I'm totally committed to doing EA forever until I get the golden at some point. But, you know, pacing myself a little bit here and there at a time. That kind of affects it, so. Learning to pace myself. Something I kind of have problems with sometimes. I can hear you out there, landscapers. They're not landscaping our place. It's, across the street they landscape during Thursdays, so. Because like I said, we live near, like, old folks' homes and stuff too, so they do a lot of that over there. I used to do landscaping, so I know what it's like. So whenever I say, oh yeah, I hear you landscape, don't take that wrong. I'm not, like, being a dick or judging landscape. I get it. I used to do it. It's pretty cool. It's actually pretty good money. Lots of... I guess it's kind of reasonable. It's just long days, especially during summer when it's hot. Lots of making sure you try to keep hydrated. You're going to die, basically. For someone like me who isn't great in the heat, it's not the best job to be out in, but it paid really well. So I have a lot of respect for people who do trades like that. I used to do plumbing as well, and I have a lot of respect for people who do that. So you'll never see me frowning or looking down upon a job because someone assumes, oh, you're not, like, you didn't go to college or do that. It's like, no. So there's a lot of, in my opinion, you should only be going to college if you're absolutely certain what you're going to do requires it and is going to be useful and applicable. You shouldn't be going to college for some random degree that may or may not have any form of job for it. Like, that's not going to get you anywhere and get you anything. So, if you're a doctor or a lawyer or something like that, of course, go to college. You need to go to college. That's worth going into debt for because you can get yourself out of that debt. But if you're going to college for something, or you're unsure of what you're going to college for, you should think about it before you start doing it. Because you don't want to throw yourself into a shit ton of debt for no reason at all. I don't care how many promises the government thinks it's going to make about forgiving debt. They're not really going to do a whole lot for most people. Some people will get the advantage of that, get lucky and get that. Most people are not going to. And it doesn't matter who's in office. I don't like any politicians, so I'm not going to get too into that. But like, I hate all of them, so you'll just see that I don't want to base my decisions off of who's in there per se. They all do the same shit the whole life. Like, you grow up and unfortunately, you grow up and you watch everyone from each side over and over again make the same promises and none of them do anything. None of them actually keep their promises, so it's kind of frustrating. So I kind of am, I guess I would say I'm not a very good person even anymore. I rarely keep up with it anymore because I get so tired of it. I think people get unusually crazy over politics and just unnaturally inhuman about it. By inhuman, I mean they become monsters to each other. I think that's sickening. So, yeah. And yes, I can talk about that because this is my stream, so yeah, I know it's like no politics, blah, 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 but yeah. Basically, my stance on that is no politics because I don't like politicians. So I'm not gonna really give a shit what I'm going to say. But yeah, this follows food for that. Like, if you're going to college and stuff, which was the main point I was breaking that up about, you should just make sure that whatever you're going for is something you're sure you want to do, and that you know will pay well enough that when you get out, eventually you should be able to pay off your student debt. Because you can't count on, unfortunately, you cannot count on government promises to be 100%. Because even if one sort of keeps it, there's going to be a ton of people who don't get to take advantage of it. And on top of that, you're going to have maybe the next person in office is like, nah, that's screwy, and then just immediately eats it, that policy out. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for your own sake, just be careful. Definitely, if you're going to be a doctor or a lawyer, some kind of lab technician or science, something that you know for a fact is going to require a degree, go for it. Hell, even a librarian, like, you require a degree, and that's admirable, honestly. I think it's pretty cool if you're working in a library. I think that's a pretty chill place. Yeah, bigger city libraries can have their issues with certain individuals trying to do the library, but yeah, by that I mean, like, you get a lot of, not the homeless, but like the vagrant types. The homeless, they're cool, they'll chill there, it's fine, but the vagrant types are the ones that'll do things like creepy stuff. Like, I won't talk about it because I don't want it. I'm pretty sure it's against TOS, but I've seen some weird stuff in the library from people who really shouldn't have been doing something with it. So we'll just leave it at that. You won't want to know anyway because it's kind of nasty stuff. Yeah, that's what comes with certain libraries and certain cities. If you're in a bigger city, there's more of a likelihood you're going to have that kind of stuff. If you're in a small town, your library is probably going to be normal for the most part. In bigger cities, yeah, you can see some weird stuff in the libraries. And for that, I feel kind of bad for librarians and librarians and like those ways. If you're in like a normal like school library, it's different. You're not going to see a lot of weirdness probably. But if you're in a public library, ooh, you can see some weird stuff, especially in a bigger city. First one, go this way. Beep-a-doo-beep-boo. Oh, and to earlier's point about the politicians not liking them, you, by all means, I'm not judging. You vote if you want to vote. You do whatever you do with that, that's fine. I'm just saying from my point of view, I don't trust any politician. I don't like politicians. They're all duplicitous individuals, and I don't love them. So, it's whatever. But, you know, I'm not telling people how to vote or do any of the stuff they like to do. I cannot believe I jumped that high and did that. But yeah, I can. So yeah, I just want to make that clear. I'm not like telling you, like, that's your business. I'm not going to judge you about policy or politics and shit because that's your business. I'm just saying I personally don't like politicians or politics. I think it makes people, it turns good people into monsters. And too many good people let themselves be consumed by it. That's where I stand on it, but I also am not going to judge you based on whoever the fuck you decide to vote for the time comes. Because it is an election year here in the US, and people are going to be voting. I imagine people are probably voting Biden, because I cannot see anyone wanting to vote Trump. But, you know, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's, yeah, Trump! And it's like, whatever, if that's you, that's you. But, yeah. Just, in terms of things, be careful and pay attention to what people are. Not just what they're saying, but pay attention to what they're doing. Also, who lobbies for them, because really, let's be real, the corporate donors, those are the people who really make a lot of things happen. So just do your research and be conscious of doing that kind of stuff. I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at too. And please, for the love of all glory and God, we just somewhat learn not to be monsters to each other or all political stuff. Be humans. Remember, we're all humans and don't have our reasons for things. Be kind of cool to not try and hate one another all the time over people who don't give a shit about us and everything. That'd be cool. So thanks. Anyways, I'm done talking about that. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do for lunch, actually, while I'm talking about that. Probably not going to do anything crazy big. I might keep it simple. I have this, I don't know if any of you have had them. You know the Slim Jims? There's this kind called Hot AF. I've never had it. I did get one the other day. I just didn't have it at the time because my stomach was still recovering from sickness. And now my stomach's recovered, so I'm debating having that just as a small little lunch snack thing. So I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Whee! Yay! That's fun. Bro, no. Maybe I do. Maybe I do some Crash Bandicoot for funsies soon, right? That could be fun, but then I feel like if I start Crash Bandicoot, you know, am I really gonna stop Crash Bandicoot? You know what I mean? I almost went back around and did the full circuit. It's like, or am I gonna just be like, well, that's what I'm streaming now alongside Celeste? And then the poor one soul who voted Hollow Knight was shafted. I don't want that. I don't want to do 3 games at once. Even if really Celeste is just doing one berry, so I won't be doing it all the time. It's just kind of like, I'm past the point where I'm going to be streaming Celeste every single time. But, I mean, I don't want to do too many at one time, too. So, I'm thinking, part of me always wants to play Crash Bandicoot. So, it's like, I can't help myself. Oh, it's only 10:19. Holy shit, I'm thinking about lunch. So it's 10:19. It's because I had an early breakfast. And I'm like, oh yeah, lunch, yeah, let's do it. I guess because I'd probably eat around 11:30, maybe noon at the latest. And my stomach's starting to get growly. Hey, my stomach's starting to growly. That's a good sign, actually. Usually it doesn't do that until I'm like, pretty much completely recovered from being sick, so. Yeah, works out. Bros! Yeah, Bertoccio, let's not jump too high this time. Thank you, I can't believe I did it the one time that way. There we go. Ugh. Yo, what's up, B? How you doing, my guy? I hope you're doing well, I really do. I'm debating if I'm gonna switch something up here in a little bit. I've been lovingly dying over and over again, and, you know, after doing that 50 times, I don't know how many more times people want to see me lovingly die right now. But I don't know. I'm still pretty chill about it, so I could sit here and keep doing this. I am getting more consistently further, but it's just, there's a point I'm still having on it. Unreasonable is what I feel like. Oh, lordy. See, stuff like that is kind of scary. It doesn't need to be that dicey for me, but I keep making it that way. That part's always dicey, no matter what I do, though. Yeah, much scary. Very well, right? Whee! Alright. This part's pretty scary, too, though. If I don't time it just right, yeah, I'm getting got. This part is not as scary, because it's just like, okay, now the easy part of the run. Then it's like, bam, we'll do that part. Boom. Oh my gosh. Ironically, today's the day I play a lot of time. It's a Thursday and I'm having all this time to stream. Normally I wouldn't on a Thursday, but because my work schedule was different this week, I was able to. Next week I got double truck though, so it's going to be back to a Monday, Friday, 3 a.m. start. So I don't know how my schedule's going to work out next week. Depends on how tired I am. I may stream tomorrow. Depends on what's going on. If I can get my back to not be a pain to me, I would help too. It mostly isn't. It's just like, I don't know. I have a really not best. It's an old mattress. I need to like replace it, but you know that costs money, and it's not always easy to go out. And also I have to be able to haul it and get it over here, and I don't have to be able to do that stuff. Like our place, I could get a really good discount on it, but at the same time, it's like it sucks because why it's always too hot. Because it sucks because like. They don't deliver anymore ever since COVID, so yeah, I really need a new mattress. It's giving me pains in the back of it. I don't want to deal with. So yeah, that's that. But you know, getting older, that's what happens, I guess. I'm 36, but sometimes I swear I feel like 80 and 20. The sad part is, I do get a workout. I do work out and stuff, but I still feel that. So it's like, man, can't win for losing. Genetics, man. Sometimes genetics are just like, haha, for you. In some ways, I kind of appreciate that. Sometimes, yeah. I'm gonna do this again because I can't help myself, and I can never decide what else I play on the side. Whee! Woo! Haha, that was a good recovery. Did not expect to do that, but it worked out. It's always nice when it works out when you don't expect it to. Doop-a-doo. That I think when I finish streaming, maybe I'll play some more SpongeBob. I've been playing that off stream a lot. SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yo, I'm so happy we're getting the sequel though on PS Plus next month because, like, I've been working on the remake to the original, and it's just kind of nice. I was like thinking the other day, hey, it'd be cool if we got a sequel, and then all of a sudden, hey, we're getting a sequel on PS Plus. I'm like, oh, I'll just jump right into that after I finish the first one. Once I plat it, I'm getting closer. Oh yeah, well, it's fun, man. It still hits. It's still really good, and I think I like the remaster even more just because it's, I don't know, it's a little shinier. It's kind of nice. I won't lie. Sometimes it's nice to have a little shinier. It's not, I mean, SpongeBob, you're not out here trying to break graphics records or anything, and I'm not a big graphics person to begin with, but, you know, it's just kind of nice. It's very fun. You know, it's super chill. It definitely has its parts where it gets really hard, but, you know, that's just those kind of games from that era. Part of why I play them too. There gotta be a lot of moments where it's really hard. I have to go back and get some things I couldn't get. I haven't quite figured out how to get, like, gold spatula-wise on some of the stuff, but I'm in this third section of levels, and right now I'm in that, kelp forest, which is unusually hard and confusing, but, you know, that's how kelp forest always is. Yeah, so I'm pretty deep into it. I'm pretty sure I'll be done with the plot before, or right at around the time, depending on how things go. I'll definitely be close by the time the other one comes out on PS Plus. So, we'll see how that goes. I have other things I'm playing. I'm still playing Final Fantasy X. I was more waiting. I kind of stopped for a bit while I was sick because I was waiting until I was a little more coherent to do Final Fantasy X. Not because, you know, it's turn-based or whatever. Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad, but it's because, you know, I have to be able to focus on what I'm doing. Especially on, not missing things that I'm trying to get, because I'm trying to plat Final Fantasy X and 10 too, and I know it's going to take hundreds of hours, so I don't want to get there and they're like, whoops, I missed this one thing. That would suck. Oh, I just realized that was there. Wow, I feel silly. All this time I didn't notice that laundry there. Keep that in mind in the future. I actually could make that a little bit easier. Eee. This level is obnoxiously long for no reason, guys. Okay, I lie. It's for a reason, but you know, when you're not doing it for the story, it really feels like it's for no reason. It's just obnoxiously long and very easy to die in for just out of the blue. Yeah, we're gonna make it this way now. I wouldn't say it's unfair. It's very fair. It's just very tight. Yes, very claustrophobic. That's actually a perfect description. Exactly. Very claustrophobic. So many things can kill you too. I get it's supposed to be, even for story reasons, but even outside of story reasons, it's intentional, but it's just, ooh, man. It's too easy to just go, whoops, I messed that up and die. And then you're set back 10 plus minutes of progress depending on where you died at. Well, even now it's about 5 minutes, so it's like, damn. Either way, you're losing time and whatever on retries and attempts, and it's just like, wow, that's rough. Ugh. Yeah, much precision. Which is funny, because there are levels later that require more, but it's just something about the length of this level compared to the other ones. Like, yeah, some of the later ones are long, but they don't feel as long. 7 is obviously going to be, like, 7A is going to be long, but, like, this level just, you go from these relatively shorter levels to this very precise, claustrophobic, just tough, lengthy level out of nowhere, and it's like, oh. A lot of people don't like Oshiro's place. I don't dislike it. I think it's fine, it's fun. But it's just, yeah, it's very easy to die, and you spend a lot of time trying to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, damn, man, if only I'd have done that right this time. You know, you start to get in your head about it, I guess. Sort of. I'm not really that in my head about it, but, yeah. That's one cool. Yeah. There we go. No! I hit my head on the thing! Ah, because I didn't diagonal it enough. Oh, Lord, I gotta get some more water. Can't. Oh. I'm at this problem where, oh, yeah, no, I don't doubt it. I appreciate that, B. I'm not, like, I don't lack the confidence, that's for sure. I still feel like, yeah, enough tries, I'll get there. But it's just, you know, I repeat this ad nauseum, and when I'm streaming, I'm always sitting there thinking, like, yeah, realistically, what I'm doing, people expect that. It's not easy by any means. It's actually one of the ones people complain about a lot, as far as the golden berries go. But, I just, you know, there's only so many times you can have to go in the same loop forever. And I'm like, okay, yeah, next week that'll be somewhat limited when I decide on what I'm gonna do next alongside it. But until then, because today's such kind of a weird between day on that, I'm still technically doing this, so all I'm doing is looping it. But today I could stream for quite a while because of just the way the schedule worked out, and also, like, nobody's here, so it's just me right now. And I have pretty much most of the day streaming, till at least the afternoon, like 2:30 if I want, my time. So it's like, I got time. But I don't know if I want to keep looping this forever, if I want to change it up. But everything I think about changing up to is like, oh, it's something I'm going to stream at some point anyway. And if I start doing that now, is there even a point for me to pull up on Twitter? Because it's like, I do have somebody voted Hollow Knight, and it's like, it would be kind of shafting to them if I, like, you know, was like, ah, screw it, I'm gonna do Crash Bandicoot, you know? It's just like, okay. Alright, man. Have a good day. Appreciate you. Ooh, okay, that worked out. Yay. As you can see, I overthink all the time. It's one of those things in my brain. So even just deciding something as simple as what to stream alongside next takes me forever to dwindle it down. I'm real close to saying screw it and doing it. It's crashing, but whatever. Crash for last of it's going to be fine. At least till I get a for sure set thing next week. This way. Okay. You can kind of line yourself up there, so that makes that one pretty easy to dash through. Mostly, huh? You know, assuming you don't just press something wrong or too late or too early, but... Do that. Yes, I know, I'm trying. I'm trying! Miss Chill is trying to do her thing, okay? She's trying to get out of this hotel. I know you don't want that, Oshiro, but, you know. I'm trying. Do that. Right here. Fly over there. Alright. Jump. Dash. Jump. Dash. Cool. Jump up. Dash up. Do that. Jump there. Dash over there. Jump over here. Jump over here. Don't run too far, too fast. Do that. Boom! There we go. Diagonal dash there so you can cut through. Yeah, there's a whole method. Like, there are things going on in my head that I'm like, oh, do this, and it's fine. But it's still like, you know, it takes time, and you mess up once, and that's all it takes to go back to the main level. As it tends to be with these kind of things. Maybe I should just... Oop, not trying to do that. Jump there, dash here. There's like a little bit of a pattern for some of it. Like you can wind out if you come out at the right time. Like that's not my problem. That makes sense to me. That's fairly easy to do, but some of the later stuff I have real troubles getting consistent. Yes, what I'm getting at? Ooh, that was close. That part's always close. I'm not kidding. You just gotta get comfortable with the fact that part's always gonna be close. Yay! Yeah! This loop! Here's Cheryl. Let's do this again. That scared me. I really didn't think I was gonna make that. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do that. You know how it be though. Sometimes I miss. Here, take that. What's up, Oshiro? Yes, let's do this again. Darn elevator scene. Absolutely hate doing. There we go. Yeah, I almost messed up really bad. It was scary to say the least for me. Oh no, why did I diagonal dash? Why? Why? 2 hours in. I'm still doing this. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, give me just a second. I want to double check something. That's that. Great. I'm binding Isaac is tied with Hollow Knight. Okay. My luck, it'll end in tie. That's usually what happens to me with polls on Twitter. Alright, I'm gonna try this a bit longer. If I don't get it for too much longer, I'll probably change up games. I think I'll just say screw it and either do a run on Last of Us whole game permadeath grounded, or I'll do some Crash Bandicoot. Just so the whole thing isn't like, you know. Hey, Celeste. I just want to keep going that way because I feel like, okay, I'll get there. But, I don't know. I mean, how many times can I go through 3A before I do get there? I am making progress, so that's reassuring, but it's still like, once you get past a certain point, it's like, consistency is really hard. For me. At least right now. Will I get more consistent at some point? Sure. I don't doubt that. But am I there yet? Not really. Ooh, you know what I'm excited about? I don't know how many, though, because I'm kind of cautiously excited. I don't know if it's going to be all the seasons or not, but Himyan, How I Met Your Mother, is coming back to Netflix on Monday, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that because, honestly, I just like that show a lot. Even with its weird ending, I still enjoy the show overall. Ugh. So yeah, I'll keep doing Celeste for now, but here in a little bit I might change it up. And then if eat once I stop doing Celeste, that's fine too. Just thank you for showing up and hanging and lurking and all that fun stuff. I appreciate y'all, all of you. Seriously. Like, especially when I'm doing something like this where there's a lot of this, oh, I died forever, restart because it's a golden berry. Like, I appreciate the patience. I really do. Yeah, so thank you. No matter if you just pop in sometimes, even if you're just like here for like a second, like, okay, same for me, move on, or you got other things you gotta do, that's fine. I appreciate you for even showing up at all. Ba-da-ba. I mean, I'd be doing this either way, even if I had like 0 viewers, I would still be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream. And this is kind of a chill thing for me. As I've discussed in the past, it really helps my anxiety. So, yeah. Also, I just find it fun, you know. And when you find something fun, it's real cool to just do it again. Yo, what's up, Scott? Really good at dying here, man. I've spent the past 2 hours redoing this level over and over again. And, that's not including all the other streams where I've been stuck on 3A bird, so it's kind of a wall, but we'll eventually get past it. Oh, it's going alright. Mostly, like I said, just on a Happy Death Day loop on this game. Because I'm going for golden berries. So if you die, you have to restart the whole level, and this is a particularly lengthy level where it's very easy to die all the time. So, which is funny because it's only like the 3rd level. It's not even like I mean, it is one of the ones people complain about the most with golden, but it's like, you know, I like the level, but apparently I like it a little too much because I keep dying and coming back to it. An infinite loop of death. It's like Returnal, but Celeste edition. I know, right? I just really like repeating things. Apparently, it's just a thing for me. I'm a bit of a gaming masochist, so like I'll die, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm doing it again. I was debating because I've been doing this the past 2 hours, switching it up and doing like either Last of Us for a second or maybe like some Crash Bandicoot, but I don't know, every time I say that, then I'm like, well, maybe I just go ahead and keep going and see what happens. Because sometimes I'll make a little progress, and it's like, well, that kind of helps. But again, I sit here and loop for hours at a time. It's like, I don't know. I've got a thing on my Twitter where I'm like having anyone who wants to do it vote for what I'm going to play alongside this, because with golden berries, like I said, you die, you restart the whole level, and that can lead to a lot of times where you're stuck on a level for a very long time, so I'm doing my best to find something to play alongside it, since we're getting to that point where it's going to be a lot of this harder stuff where I have to repeat levels forever until I get it. And while I may not be, you know, I might be like, oh yeah, I'm really good doing these challenges over again, I'm just not the fastest about it, so I don't want all my streams to be, hey, I'm reattempting this level for the 18 billionth time in Celeste and on for the golden berry, and I'm stuck here doing it forever, you know, and I messed that up, but thankfully we recovered that. Yeah, because we're limited stamina, so I'd like for some of them to have a little more variety, because there are other things I want to stream too, so right now I've got it, I'm choosing between Fury, Finding Isaac, not Crash, I actually didn't put that one in the poll, but Crash I could play forever, so yeah, well, you should. I mean, I've watched you do Wolfenstein 2 among other things, like, you get it. It's just kind of, oh, I do this forever, and, you know. Although I respect the hell out of you, and the fact that you're so, like, stubborn about it, that you'll just seriously sit there, it doesn't matter if it's a week, if for some weird reason this might just keep going. Unless it's Crash Bandicoot. I know you hate Crash Bandicoot, but now you gotta do Crash Bandicoot. Not just like one, you gotta do the whole series. So, I don't know why you chose you had to do... Well, I guess it could be kind of a fun thing with Crash Team Rumble for you, but... I can't bring myself to do Crash Team Rumble. Look, I pray for your soul when you get to that point, because I know how you are with Crash 1, and you have to redo Crash 1, so I'm like, this... Poor Scott. Please don't lose your sanity. I feel bad for you. Like, I gave you all that shit about, hey, go for them plat relics and stuff, but I really do, like... I feel bad for you whenever you, be out here doing that stuff, and then you're, like, really you can tell you're genuinely upset at it, and I'm like, oh, poor Scott. Hey, you made it through Outlast 2, though, and if you made it through that, you can make it through anything. So all the times you got so far in that, and then with, like... Aw, we appreciate you. We do. I appreciate, just because I'm a super Crash junkie, so I'm gonna be naturally biased and happy you're doing Crash Bandicoot. But, you know, definitely balance your sanity in it, because it doesn't get... I mean, people say things like, oh, well, 2 and 3 are easier, and technically they are easier than 1, but, they're not easy per se, still. Like, people get this idea that just means it's absolutely the bee's knees of easy, and it's just not. Here we go. Yeah. Woo! Man. Oh, Lord, here we go. No! Oh, hi! Ah! Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta balance something with Crash for sure. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't have done that, but it happens. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, this level is so obnoxious. Like, in terms of length and also ways you can die. And it's kind of funny because even if you get, like, past where I was at right there, it just gets harder. And there's just, it seems like there's more rooms than there really should be. Although, for story reasons, it makes sense if you're, like, doing the, if you're watching the story stuff and doing all that, like, it makes sense. But it sucks when you're going for a golden berry. And, it doesn't get any easier. In fact, when you finally get to the top, you have to deal with Oshiro constantly dashing at you while you're trying to dodge through things too, and it's a nightmare of a level. So yeah, you can consistently get 10 plus minutes into the level, and then you die, and it's like, whoop, here we go again. So yeah, that's why I'm also kind of being like, okay, I need to find another game to stream alongside it. Not even so much for my sake, because I'm cool doing this over and over again, but just so there's a little more balance. Still be playing Celeste, obviously, because I don't want to get out of whack practice-wise. I don't want to lose the muscle memory or any of that. Yeah, but there are other games I want to stream, and since I know going for Golden Berries is going to take me a long time anyway, it'd be nice to, like, play something else alongside that I want to stream. The, poll's on my Twitter, though. It's pinned. So, like, it has the 4 games I have laid out. I think it was Binding of Isaac, Fury... I would remember the others off the top of my head, but yeah. No, actually, I've already got the plat. I got the plat a few weeks, maybe a month ago. I want to say a few weeks back. I got the plat. This is stuff beyond plat. Yeah. This is stuff beyond plat, so it's like... just, you know... This is past plat, so this is stuff that isn't even required at all. I'm just doing it. I've been in that kind of situation, like the chat when I did Farewell. That also wasn't required, but I did it anyway. The golden berries are just basically probably one of the biggest challenges in the base game stuff. So, but they're not required for any trophies, so if you decide to plat Celeste one day, don't worry, golden berries aren't required. It's just me. You know how I like to do. I'm a bit of a masochist with my gaming. I like to just keep going. And I love a game enough, and I do with Celeste. It's like, I'll keep doing it. Gosh. Whee! As you can see, I'm pretty used to a good chunk of this, but it's like the level just goes on and on and on and on. There's so many ways to die, it's just like, okay. Whee! Right? You more than get your money's worth. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh. Oops. What's funny is, once you get through all this stuff, it's funny because I get up to that point where I was at earlier, where I died on accident. Like, that's like 10 minutes into the level. It's like, okay, you die, you go right back because you got the golden berries. So, the only way to collect the golden berries is to beat the level without dying. So, yeah, this isn't required for plat. I imagine the plat would be absolutely atrocious for a lot of people, especially like people who, like, the ones who don't use assists especially, would be like a nightmare if golden berries were, Yo, welcome in, thank you! Judaphobe? I think that's how you... I'm always worried I'm gonna, like, say the names wrong. Yeah, hope you all are doing great. I'm Silently Scream. I like to, do a lot of ridiculously stupid, hard things in gaming and die a billion times and repeat. That's kind of my jam. Yo, I hope your day or night, depending on where you're at, is going alright. I've been stuck on 3A Golden for a few streams now. I guess I really just like this hotel. I don't know what to tell y'all. It's just my jam. I like to repeat it, so... Alright. Yeah, but I really love Celeste, so... trying to get this golden berry. One of many. Ideally, I probably could go for maybe one of the shorter ones, the C ones, even though they're harder. Just because they're shorter, but nah, I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll get there. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're exactly here? Oh, this is a beautiful chapter, right? Are you just going through the main story right now? Or are you trying to do, like, golden berries and all that? So many ways to die. Yeah, I won't spoil it for you. I just promise you that it gets a lot better. As in a lot more fun and a lot more difficult as time goes on. But, with enough persistence, you'll find you can do things you didn't think were possible. So, definitely stick with it. I would recommend not, like, giving up on it just because, you know. I know there are times it's going to be like, you feel like you're banging your head against the wall. Not even if, like, I'm stressed, because I don't usually get too stressed with this stuff. But, like, you know, you hit a wall and you're just doing stuff over and over again. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I have a file where I have all the normal strawberries on it, but for this one, because I was just I need to go back and finish up the normal strawberries on this one. But I really just wanted to do the golden berries and do farewell and stuff like that. Alright, well then, you're gonna have a fun time, I think, getting through the rest of, and there's lots of really cool stuff, though. And I don't know if you're planning... I guess you'll have to see hit the vibe after you beat the, initial playthrough, but there's lots of good stuff that happens, and things you can do later if you still, like, love the game enough that you want the challenge. There's plenty to still do after you get through the initial story. So, that's another thing I like about this game and most indie games, it's just... there's always more to do. But not in, like, the we just padded it out kind of way, but in, like, stuff's actually challenging, this is cool kind of, you know. Woo! Okay, drop it in there. Woo! Okay, there we go. Find this out. Do that. Do that. Alright, that's the third area. Yeah, no, it's an amazing game. I love this game. I put on this one alone, I mean, I've been playing on Switch too, I don't know if you think, but like, on this alone, I think I've put between my 3 files, I put a little over 100 hours into it. That's baby hours for most people, especially people on PC who can do... Yeah, it was a close jump. It's always kind of like that. That's just how it is, Scott. A lot of this game is a lot of dicey looking jumps. Even when you're not trying to go for golden berries. You're gonna see something here. If I make it through this part, you're gonna see a lot of, whoops, I was almost, you know... Whew! Yeah, I was close. Let's do that. Ah, dude! Yeah. Yeah, it gets that way. Like there, because I'm doing golden berries, if I die, I go back to the beginning of the level. So I have to start over. I lost 10 minutes of progress. So it's like, or close to 10. This level can easily take you close to 20. I know, right? It's just little things, man. Little things. It is what it is, though. I don't mind. It really, actually, weirdly enough, it just doesn't bother me. Well, yeah, it's just gonna, it's a process, man. Because it's golden berries, I gotta go back and do it all again. So it's like, it is what it is. It's dicey. Well, at least you get a preview of what you're gonna, well, even if you don't go for golden berries, you get a preview of what you're gonna be dealing with in general. If you go for the platinum cut. As far as Juniphobe goes, don't worry, you shouldn't be getting too spoiled by watching me, because I don't think I will get through 3A today in Goldenberry, but if I do happen to get through the Goldenberry, I will probably either change up the game or stop for a bit, just because I've been on 3AG for so long. And all 3AG means it's the base level of 3, like chapter 3, and it's a Goldenberry, so... yeah, it's just an easy way to say it. It's 3AG. All these stuff. I'm getting consistently farther than I usually do, though, most of the time. Just put in the schedule, have somebody... yeah, no, I know that, right? You got a lot of stuff lined up, Scott. Yeah. So you should be okay. I shouldn't have any crazy spoilers going on in here, unless you're like not at a certain point in the level. I guess that's a possibility. You might see a little ahead if I happen to get far enough, but I don't know where you're at, what checkpoint you're at in this level, so ooh, almost messed that up bad. That part, this is, yeah, I can't think about the spikes in this room or I'll mess it up. This part, it's whatever, I don't really have to think about it, because once you have the general gist of what to do, it makes it way easier. But when I first started this level, it was very easy to, or the screen, it was very easy for me to overthink that and fall and stuff, and yeah, it's a trap. Don't let it trick you. It's really a simple pattern. Once you get it down, it's pretty straightforward. Unlike the later stuff you see where it's just, you know, me messing up on weird things. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm only doing it because I've already done the story and everything for the people that usually watch my stream. And I'm doing the golden berries, so it's like, it would be kind of, I feel like it would be almost more painful if I just watch the cutscenes every time I die. All the story stuff, so yeah. I just meant like, you know, for like, in terms of bosses and stuff like that happen in these games, and yeah, I didn't want to spoil anything for you. I know some people get really particular about spoilers, so... even if it's just, oh, that room I didn't see before. Alright, Oshiro, let's do that. Go back up here and do this again. Repeat our Happy Death Day move here. Dun. There. Oh, I almost went too soon. Try and time it out so do that. Do that. And I'm doing these in a specific order because, depending on the order you do the rooms, each time you clean up a little bit more of the mess, it alters certain tiny things about the rooms, which can make them a little bit harder. So I choose the order I do because after much experimentation, this is just what's the easiest on me, personally. It might be different for different people, but that's why I do the rooms in the order I'm doing them. This way. Talk to you for the billionth time, Oshiro. I know you like these conversations, Oshiro. I know you do. I know. I'm just getting so used to hanging with you, Oshiro. Maybe I don't want to leave. Maybe that's all it is. You too, Theo. But I see you all the time in this game, so... peace out, my bro. Okay. I see. Do that. Do that. Find that. This, hop over there, boom. Yeah. What's down here? Hey, what's up, brother? How you been? Sorry I missed most of last week. I was sick. So I couldn't really do a bunch of streaming, unfortunately. Not in the state I was in, trust me. Wouldn't have been fun for any of us. Having to take breaks to yarp because I'm passing out from fever. That's not a fun time. Whew. Yeah, we're still at 3AG because, you know, I love this place. Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was last week. I started to get sick Tuesday night, and then, yeah. Yeah, I thought you might be lurking. I appreciate it. So you're all too familiar with my lovely loop in 3AG, obviously. I mean, I'm getting a little further, a little more consistently, so I guess that's kind of cool. But, I'm still very much in this level, you know what I mean? I'm still very much here to stay for a little bit, I think. I timed this out just right. There we go. Boom. There we go. That's becoming less nerve-wracking. This part still gets me a little bit because of, you don't time it just right, don't dash just right. Bad things can happen. But yeah, I'm more consistently getting through these 3 rooms. It's the stuff after that's getting me. Other than the occasional just silly snafu and miss up. Woo! So we are getting there. Slowly. Everything after, though, this is where it gets a little bit too much of a pain for me, I guess. Alright. Whew, close. This part up here I always have trouble with. Here we go again. There we go. Alright, Oshiro, let's do this again. You're gonna make it even more convoluted and complicated because that's just what you do, Oshiro, I know. I didn't mean to do that. No. I don't want a demon dash, man. I really, I don't. I'm already having a hard enough time consistently doing it without it. I don't know if I know, right? That part. Actually, I've been getting to that room a little more consistently, though, so that's not terrible. It just sucks because it's like 10 plus minutes in by that point, pretty much, or pretty close to it, depending on how fast I'm moving. And it's just like, I gotta redo it again, and then it's the loop again. It's that lovely, lovely, lovely loop. Oshiro's just like, you're never leaving my hotel. I got news for you, Oshiro. I am leaving, eventually. How soon that is, I don't know. But it's gonna happen. Gosh, I have way too much fun for somebody who dies and repeats a loop over and over again, to be honest with you. I could totally... I've seen people do this. Like, I've seen people, like, do this and they're, like, so angry about it. And I'm like, here we go again, guys. But I could totally see how if you caught yourself on it... Yeah. Speedrunning, I'm not quite... I tried. That's what made my time as lengthy as it was. When I did that kind of joke, like when I did the practice speedrun one time, is because a lot of my deaths happened in this level. But this place just likes to kill you, you know? Over and over again. Bam. Go. Doo-ba-doo. Have to do very specific jumps there, or I'll hit the spikes or fall. It's not like that they're necessarily the hardest things, it's just I'm prone to messing that up if I overthink the spike run. Oh, shit. I got too close. Pardon my language, but that scared the bejesus out of me. I didn't realize it was that far over and it startled me. Oh my god. The beauty of 3AG. Let's see. Ah, screw it. I'll just keep doing this for now, I guess. I've still got tons of time before I have to worry about stopping, so... After this, try speedrun this level. Yeah. I'd probably be better at it by that point, but, I don't know how much of that I'm gonna... I just don't know how comfortable I'd feel doing that this level. I know once you do speedrun enough, you get kind of comfortable with it anyway, but... Since I casually speedrun, I don't, like, legit, like, try to world record speedrun. It's a little different for me. And I feel like a lot of actual runners do. Where they're just like, yeah, I gotta do this by, like, a million fraction of a second. Oof. All the respect in the world to those souls, but... I speedrun casually. And for funsies, and to beat myself, not to, world record. Other than Trackmania. Trackmania, I still have my world record, and... Even though it seems silly because it's such a normal, short level, it was a very hard one to get, and I'm happy that it still stands months later. Yo. Didn't mean to ditch you, but okay, cool. I'll take it, I guess. I'll take the arbitrary sport counter. Alright. Gotta be more careful this time when I come through here and not stand too close to the thing. Okay. Over a little further. There we go. I'd startle myself like I did the last time. This. Try to finish chapter 1/8 fast game. Wow, yeah, that isn't too shabby. Good job. Nice. That's actually really good. Yeah, it's kind of fun to go back through these levels when you're not doing golden berries and just kind of do like wave dashes and stuff and actually try and speedrun. That's kind of cool. In fact, since I know the wave dash this time and I didn't in my first practice speedrun thing, then maybe I should try that someday and see if I can go any faster. I know, right? It's okay. It's fun to do, okay? I can't help. Wave dashing is too addictive. Like, I'd do it right now if I didn't think I'd yeet myself into the cosmos. I have to restart this. Like, okay. I'd like to get out of this hotel someday. Maybe, hopefully. Whoop. Almost messed that up. One time I jumped too high right there and I hit those top things, the top of that goop there. It killed me. And I restarted the thing like, oh wow. Go me! Goodness. Whee! Okay. That one. Hey, Oshira, how you doing down here? Yeah, a long time no chat, right? We only chat like every 5 seconds. Oh yeah? Alright. You love that wall bounce. I don't hate the wall bounce. It's cool. But I don't, I think they don't use it enough, so by the time I have to wall bounce, I forget that I need the wall bounce. It's kind of one of those funny things. Oh, come on, man! Really? That was just dumb. That was just dumb on my part. That part's always a little dicey, but come on, man. Ah, clasp me. I'm at the portion of the stream where I've been doing it long enough, now I'm just making really silly mistakes a little bit. That'll happen for a bit, and then suddenly I'll do really well again. It's just this level. It's so obnoxiously long. Like, bro. Why you gotta be this long, man? Why you gotta... It's only Scoob. Why you gotta be so long? Oh my god. The weird part is, I'm really not... Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired to die. Like, yeah, I prefer not to die, obviously. But I don't feel, like, dejected. I'm just like, oh, cool. Maybe next time. Oh, that's what's happened. I figured it out. What's happened is, I've done this loop so much, I'm getting, like, permadeath Stockholm syndrome. Right? So, like... I have not actually seen Edge of Tomorrow. I hear a lot about it. A lot of people like it, but, yeah, I know the premise, so yeah, it is a lot of repeating the... Yeah. No! Why? Oh well, we're doing this again. That's right. We like doing this over and over again. Still feels better than losing it 10 plus minutes into the level. Because it's like, okay, I'll take a minute or two and get back there. It won't take that long. Yeah, just tomorrow. Actually, that's a good example. I'm familiar enough with the plot that that's a good example. Oh my god. Pretty soon we'll change the title to like Celeste is no longer chill, day 13. Watch me slowly go insane. Or, I love 3AG. Whee! I really do. I don't actually hate the level. It's just... It's a little lengthy, I feel like, for where it's at in the game. Like, it almost makes no sense how long it is compared to 4, 5, and almost even 6. And you have 7. 7 makes sense that it's long. But 3 is just so randomly like, I'm gonna be... really lengthy and precise for no reason. Other than, I want to make a point about Oshiro wanting to keep you forever. We can be friends forever, Oshiro. It's for the greater good. Man, I gotta watch Hot Fuzz again. I missed that. It's such a freaking great movie. Every time I hear go greater good, that's what I think of. Narp. Yarp. That too. Murder, 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 murder. Or whenever he gets himself on the thing, he's like, oh, I got the really bad boo-boo. God, that movie's amazing. I will never tire of watching Hot Fuzz. Really any of that thematic trilogy, but Fuzz is my favorite of them, so... Why did that happen? Why? I messed up. That's why. But yeah, so... Yeah, Hot Fuzz great. Great times. Fun times. Love it. Never tire of it. I don't know, y'all. I'm really good at this whole, repeat 3. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there. Yes, yes, check in again. Once you check in, you never check out again. Oshiro's Hotel. Playing in a theater near you. Friday. I don't know. I'm definitely not losing it ignoring little cuckoo bananas in here, I promise. Totally never, not at all. I'm a totally normal person playing this 3AG over and over again because I enjoy playing it over and over again, and anyone who says anything bad about 3AG, I just want you to know the level's telling me that you're wrong and that it's a great level. That's what the level says. Yeah, I can hear the level talking now. That's how long I've been here. It's funny to do stuff like that. plus 3 AG, and everybody will love me. Can't do that too much, it'll make me cough, because it gets like a weirdness in my throat, almost. Forgot I had a dash. Good thing I remembered it the last second. Tickles my throat. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Between allergies and everything else, it makes it kind of hard to feel okay. Alright. Yeah. Because I didn't stop on there. That's what happened to me last time. I tried to just loop around and dash when I couldn't dash anymore because I didn't step in the thing. That's where I went. Okay. It makes sense now. Boomerang! It's all coming back to you! Gosh, I remember that network. What's weird is it was kind of nostalgic because I did see a lot of those older cartoons. Not because those were necessarily from my era, but because I just saw a lot of them because they would play a lot when I was younger. And they were like reruns of stuff from even like earlier, I think. Some of them were from my era, and I just didn't know because I was a little kid, and I just thought, wow, this is very 50s. It must be from forever ago. I missed Doug. That was fun too. That was a fun show. 90s Nick was just fun in general. Whee! Hey. I like the music. It's very nice. The music is nice and chill. Not as good as 5C, I think, jazz, but still nice. 5B and 5C have some nice jazz that keeps you patient no matter what, but it's still okay. Boom. Alright. One of my favorite rooms ever. The timing on this is unreal. See that? Sometimes I can do it a slightly different way, sometimes I can't, so I just have to improvise based on what happens. On my timing, and it's because like just really about how you play it, on what happens, and what you have to do to adjust. Ooh. I feel ya. The controller's like slowly pulsating like your stamina is draining you. Come on, hurry up, dude. I'm like, I know, but I can't think about it because I gotta keep going. If I overthink it, I'll do something stupid like panic dash. What's up, my guy? How's it going, Oshiro? Oh, Oshiro, you kept me here too long. Isn't it fair to let me go eventually? He's like, no, never. You can never leave my hotel. Although he probably didn't say quite like that. That's a little creepy, but yeah. You get the idea. Oshiro likes people to stay in his hotel forever. That's kind of just what I'm getting at. Okay, just gotta YOLO it. I almost messed it up, but that's beside the point. Ooh. I remember when that area was very scary to me. Now it's like, oh, I think I know how to do it. So it's, well, I do. I know how to do it. It's just a matter of if I execute or not, but yeah. But everything after is just very, very rough for me. Unfortunately, it's so deep into the level at this point, it's like, really? This sequence has gotten a little better for me most of the time, you know, when I don't do that. There we go. A little dicey in the elevators, but you know, it is what it is. I just think they could cut out a good chunk of these rooms, and I'd still get the message that Oshiro wants to keep me here, but I guess maybe they're trying to let you realize how borderline deranged he is about it? How intensely he wants to keep you there? Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the point? I don't know. I get the message though, guys. I do. I get the message. He wants to keep me here forever, okay? I read that loud and clear, okay? Ain't no denying that Oshiro wants you here forever. Ah! That part. What is a goof? What is life? What is existence outside this hotel? Does it go on forever? I don't know. What's that? It does. Okay. At least we're on the same page there. Yes. I'm just being a silly goof. Debating if I want to eat lunch soon. Definitely drinking more water. It's warming up in here. The AC's... The AC should be getting ready to kick on here shortly. Ow! Everything in me is pain. What even is going on there? First off, I gotta see how my back's doing. Outside of that then, what else is going on? I don't have work, because it's not a truck week this week, so you have to get up at 3 in the morning. Do I have to? I'm just trying to think scheduling-wise if even, like, if I do decide I want to stream, like, what would be feasible timing-wise. I feel like I would, because I'm kind of, like, feeling pretty straight about streaming since having, you know, not being able to for so long, or what felt like forever. I'm just trying to think of what's going on. Well, my wife's off, so I wouldn't be able to probably stream properly until... I don't know, I may or may not stream them, it just depends. She's off all day. I don't know, it just depends on what's going on. If I stream, it will likely be me afternoon, I want to say. Also, my kiddo's last week of school is next week, so I'm going to probably have to start streaming later. Later at night, unfortunately, y'all. So, some of my regulars, I'm sorry. Ahead of time, because the time zones I know probably won't sync up, but you know I always back up my stuff, so even if it pops up off of Twitch and disappears, it's still on my YouTube. I'll always back it up. If you just want to hear me ramble madly while I never escape 3A, golden. Because a lot of those streams will be that. But next week I do want to start something alongside this. I will have it decided by next week, so like what I'm going to be doing. So it shouldn't be too bad. I already got a pull up on my Twitter about it, so whatever wins on that is going to be what I'm going to start alongside this next week. I don't know if next week I'll start off with the Celeste stream right off just because that's what we've been doing, or we'll start off with whatever the new game is chosen, but I will definitely still be streaming Celeste alongside it. It's just, I'm going to break up the amount of days now so that I'm not just streaming Celeste and dying in 3A for balance purposes, you know. Because even when I get past 3A, it's gonna be lots of times where I'm dealing with, you know, other levels that wall me like this. And don't worry, we will get past 3AG someday. I have no doubt about it. Still very confident that it'll eventually happen. Especially as I continue to, as I get more consistently far like that, even though it hurts to get that far and die in the level a little bit, it's like, it helps me become more consistent at those parts that I'm uncomfortable with. And then I'll eventually get comfortable with them. And it'll be like I'm doing with these, where I don't have to think too much about it, I just kind of do it. With the occasional time where I make a hiccup and die, but, that's just part of being human. I'm not a robot, so I can't just perfectly do everything all the time anymore. Also, I'm not a super pro elite Celeste player, so there's that too. I'm just extremely stubborn and willing to keep going and try things again and again when I really love something and I really want to do something, so I have no problems continually doing the level over. Ew. Yes. I'm trying to remember what... I'm so used to talking to Oshiro 80 different times that I have to remember what conversation I'm about to have with him, so based on that where he's going to be next. So I'm like, oh wait. Because I hit a semi-autopilot mode whenever I keep redoing the stuff, so... it doesn't make me perfect at it, but it helps sometimes. Not overthink things. So, this room. My favoriteest room in all the land. I'm gonna... Yeah, maybe I should wait till the third time. That makes it more consistent, I think. Okay. Yes, some of that. Drop in here. Talk to my bro Aim there. Be like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah. Wait patiently a bit longer. Do that. Patience. Yeah. And then reap the rewards. Oh, Shiro, here we go again, my friend. Doing this again because it's fun for us. I actually don't mind this room as much. I think this room is actually kind of fun. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Whee! I mean, this room is kind of dicey, but it can still be kind of fun if you time it, right? It's all in the timing, though. It really is. And how you do that part. If you do that part correctly, it's great. If not, it's not so good. Whew! That room is a bit of a gamble, but it's consistent. It's just a matter of whether I'll consistently do it. That's why I say it's a bit of a gamble. This room, usually okay, and then the rest of this is obviously not a problem. And then after this, it gets to be dicey again, so, you know the usual patterns if you've been here long enough, you know how it goes. It'd be nice if Oshiro found a better way to torture me than this. No! I thought he initiated the conversation and he didn't! Really? That really just happened. Wow. That's kind of funny, actually. I'm going to use that as a chance to go ahead and get some lunch real quick. Won't take me too long, so I'm just taking it as a sign I need to eat. Yep. Alright, well, I gotta let my lunch cool a little bit. So I'll be eating it while doing this, I guess. Or between deaths or victories. Hey, maybe we do it. Maybe we don't accidentally eat ourselves into oblivion like we did last time because the conversation was started. Next time I'm gonna make 1,000% sure, and every time from now on, that guy has started speaking before I hit start, and then try and skip, you know. That's it. Yeah, so I don't do that. That was a oopsie. I didn't love it, but you know what? Lesson learned. Lesson learned, right? That's what it's all about. Learning them lessons and not repeating the mistakes as much as possible, anyway. Do that. Oh yeah, I know. It's kind of like in 2A, huh? Whenever you do the thing to get up to the thing. I'm not worried about it. I'm not trying to speedrun the level, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just trying not to do something horribly stupid like I just did, where I thought he was ready to talk and I accidentally hit retry instead of skip cutscene because it hadn't started yet. That hurt a little bit. I won't lie, that one was kind of like, I mean, a dark sick part of me thought it was funny, but then there's the part of me that was like, ouch, I really didn't mean to do that. It's not like I'm like, oh, I can't get back, that's fine, but like, ugh. It's funny that you want me to keep trying to do things to speedrun through it, but it's like, I just can't, man. I'm not here to speedrun right now. Will I ever do a stream where I legit try and speedrun just for funsies? Sure, I can do that sometime. But that's not today. Like, if you just want to see me try to speedrun it sometime, I'll definitely just, even if it's like taking a break from gold and sometime just to do it for funsies one time, yeah, sure, why not? I would have to decide if we want to do the traditional 1 through 7, or if we want to do 1 through 8, or if we want to even try and do 1 through 9 to see how that goes, you know? Oops. Wow. Ooh, that was a total mess of that room, but hey, we made it, right? That was a whoopsie. I got a little dicey on that. I appreciate you hanging, though. Even when you're learning, like, I appreciate it. Like, just suffering with me here, I know. I'm putting you through this torment constantly dying in this place, but, you know. Have you, done Farewell yet? Or gone back to it to try and get past at least the part you're at? Just out of curiosity, no pressure if you haven't. I'm not trying to, like, call you out. I'm just asking because I'm just genuinely curious. Or are you just mostly speedrunning and doing that kind of stuff? Because I know you like to do that a lot. That's also admirable and fun to do. Because you got past C, I know that. You finally got past all the C sides, which I'm happy for you on. And I think you can pull off. I truly believe you can get, whenever you're in the right mindset and mood to do it, I believe you can definitely get through Farewell. I mean, if I got through it, I know you can do it. Just be warned, don't do the Moonberry when you're tired. That leads to lots of choice words being said, and yeah. Kind of trancing out in here. Like, yeah, this is the place, y'all. This is the place to stay forever. You'll love your stay so much, you'll never want to leave. Ever. It's a horror movie, though, is what it secretly is. It's just low-key. That one has its own problems, but it still feels safer than the other way I was doing it. Whee! Doop-a-doo-doo. Dang! We got this. Oh yeah, I was like, why is my timer still on? Then I remember I took a break to grab some lunch, so that's why it's up to 11 minutes now. Definitely no speedrunning now. You're my friend, you're this crazy hotel, but you're still my friend. We'll be friends to the end, friends to the end. We can still be friends to the end. Cause you're my crazy friend. Yeah. You're my bestest, most craziest friend in all the world. Gonna definitely be okay. Right there. Remember to wait for Oshiro to actually start speaking before you just hit start and go. Okay, he's definitely speaking that time. Silly Oshiro. Tricks are for kids. No! Why? I tried to jump, and I guess I just didn't press it fast enough. Dang, that's just mean. That's rude. Alright, I'm gonna finish up my lunch. And I'm probably gonna give this another shot or two, and if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna change up games. Just for, variety's sake. Because I've been going over 3 hours now. Yeah. And, yeah. I could use a bit of a change. Pretty good. The posters are pretty good. My first time having them. My wife complained they're a little dry, but I kind of like it. Really freaking good. That was good. I'll definitely keep that in mind in the future. Have to get more of those. Boom. It's amazing how much clarity just eating lunch gives you. I feel so much more like, yeah, nice. Nice to get another meal in me and beat up. Also nice to be able to hold down a meal. That's also nice, you know? That was not always the case when I was sick. It was, not so fun. Going this way. That was not the right way to do it, but it still works. At least that wasn't the safe way to do it. I should say. It's not that it's a wrong way to do it, it's just incredibly unsafe. If you mess up at all, it's over at that point. Whee! Alright. Through the spike room. Oops. I think the panic dash because I always randomly think I'm going to fall on the thing even though there's a platform. Yo, how's it going, Oshiro? We're getting out of this hotel. You can't stop us. There's nothing you can do to stop us this time. This is the fated time. We will get past this. So get out of your crazy hotel. This is as soon as we wander your giant maze. Get cussing. You're going through it right now, Oshiro, but you can't keep us here forever, my friend. Okay, that's it. You know what? This is it. This is the last try. And then, I do another stupid thing like that again, and I'm just changing games. I'm not stopping streaming. I mean, I'll temporarily have to stop to switch games, but, yeah, that's about the long and short of that, but, yeah. Now, the choices are, I could do Last of Us Part 1 or full game grounded permadeath, just for funsies. Just do a practice run of that. Or I could just randomly do a Crash Bandicoot. It's up to you, and if nobody says what their preference, then I'll just pick. But I'm definitely still got time to stream, so I'm gonna stream some more after this. I just am gonna change up the game. Whatever game I'm playing isn't necessarily the be-all, end-all of what I'll be doing next week. It's just something I'm gonna play to change it up. That's it. I mean, I could have stuck it to maybe Fridays and done like a Variety Friday thing, but I just want to change it up for my sake too. Because wow, this is pretty chill. Whenever I make a really, really silly thing like that far in, it's like, okay, that didn't have to happen. And that tells me I'm probably getting tired. I'm just making silly mistakes because I've been doing it for streaming, so see what happens. So yeah, Last of Us Part 1, full game grounded permadeath, or Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. One of those two. And I will be streaming it after this attempt, I think. Ooh, that was a mistake. Ooh. I don't even know how that worked out. I got lucky. I don't care. I did that a little differently. You can tell I'm starting to get a little out of whack now. I'm not like upset or anything. I'm just starting to kind of make silly mistakes or just do things I shouldn't normally be doing. Just because I keep doing this rotation so much that now it's like, okay, the autopilot's starting to have errors. A little too frequently for my taste. Whee! Hey, here we go again, Oshiro. Yay! Everybody's favorite. Go back through this maze for the umpteenth billionth time. Yeah. I like how it basically guides you on how to get through that jump. It kind of tells you with the environment, with the goop. Okay, Oshiro, we're gonna be back at this again. I know you love watching us redo this a billion times, Oshiro. What's a billion one, eh? What's the difference? Whee! There we go. I always get nervous when I run out of stamina or something right there. Going down. Boom. Alright, Oshiro. May we hope this is the last time we have to have this conversation for a while. But if not, don't worry, I'll be back to do it again, probably tomorrow or even next week. Conversations with Oshiro. A book about conversations with Oshiro. Yay! Okay. I had to hear the satisfying closing of the cabinet one time. Or one more time before I let it go. For the day. Whether I complete it or I don't. That's actually becoming infinitely more comfortable than previous stuff. This part still kind of messes with me though. So getting this part just right is kind of scary. Curious. Okay, it does reset it like that. Oop, nope, don't want that. Don't want any of that. I already did that. Oh, Oshiro. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. Ah! Part of me feels like I should go again because it's such a silly hiccup. I just should have grabbed, and I was trying, and then I bounced. I bounced. Oh, that hurts. Fuck it, we're doing it again. Oh, that hurt. I really shouldn't have died there. I mean, like, I shouldn't have made that mistake. I don't mean, like, literally, I don't mean, like, the game did. Like, I literally should have done better job than that. There, for you, Ryler. Or Rayler. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm scared. Is it Ryler? Is it Riley? Is it Rayler? Is it... I'm always nervous of saying it wrong, so I say it, like, 3 different ways, so one of those... I have to be wrong in some way. That hurt, though. For real. That was kind of like, ouch, I should have had that. I really should have had that. But it also gave me a second win, because we got further than I've been in there, so... Some part of me was like, yeah, let's do it again. Let's run it back. I am getting more comfortable with some of these parts, though. Even the ones after the initial middle part. Where you do the 3 rims. Or the 3 space thing. You know what I'm talking about. Me and my lack of articulation. Yes, Oshiro, I know. Some part of me that tells me, like, you just slow it down, you'll be okay. And in some ways that works, but then in other ways it really doesn't. Just depends on your mood. Sorry, down a little quiet. I'm trying to, I guess, concentrate a little more. Because I do feel like I really felt like that might have been. If I'd have gone through that one section, I feel like. Because then you get to Oshiro, and yes, that's hard. But, heck, it's doable if you just are a little more patient. Except the end part's really just kind of like the very end of it. If you don't panic, you know what I'm saying? It's doable, but even if it takes you a while to get through Oshiro, it's doable to avoid him. It's a lot to balance out, I guess, so I don't doubt I'll die a few times once I get there, but getting there. I'm so close to getting there. I can practically taste it. That's the kind of progress I was making. So, yeah. Boom. I mean, really gotta stop doing that there. I just can't help myself. That's the kind of environmental storytelling I like, when the little group actually tells you basically how to do it. That's kind of just my deal. I like that. So, like the jump you need to make, the angle and all that, it pretty much tells you right there. Ooh, that was close. Scary close. Oh, we made it. It's always scary close there. But... Now we can drop there. Not how I intended to do it, but it worked. Ultimately, that's what matters, right? Even if it's not the intended way you do it, it worked. There we go. Sorry, Oshiro. That's not the way I want to do this. Oh, come on! Timing is so fudged. Do I have one more in me? Let me see. Do I have one more in me? I've got one more for sure run in me before I switch things. However long or short it is, I'm gonna stop after this one and switch up games. So, Crash Bandicoot or Last of Us. Probably leaning for Last of Us since no one's seems to have a preference. So I'm gonna probably just do Last of Us and just do like a practice round and we'll get forward and front. And then after that, I'll go until I decide to stop, or I gotta stop. I still got a good 2.5 hours if I really want to, so. It just hurts to stop because I am doing a lot better, so part of me wants to keep going. But I'm not gonna forget what I did. The muscle memory will still be there. And regardless of when I can stream, I might do it tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow will still be Celeste. If I do stream tomorrow, I'll still like do Celeste most of it anyway, but probably won't be as long a stream if I do. Just because Friday, I honestly have some things I gotta take care of. Nothing like crazy important, just, you know, small things I like to do. Maybe have a little chill before the weekend. And I have stuff I do off stream that I'm working on, so Blasphemous is still being worked on, so that's a thing I gotta do. But yeah, sorry if I got really quiet. I'm just really trying to focus on these last few rounds. These last attempts. Rather than... Oops, I guess I could do something silly. Yeah, also, lunch was yummy, and that's starting to settle in, so I'm starting to like feel that little after lunch, like, I'm feeling chill, yo. Super chill. Even with this, even with the deaths away into the level stuff, like, I still feel super chill. There are people that recommend turning off the shaky whatever. Does that really help? Because I'm sure it does for certain people's eyes, but something in the option. I'll have to check it out and try it without it sometimes, see if it's any easier for me. I kind of like the effect. I don't know. The screen shake whenever you do the dash and stuff. I think that's what they're talking about. They say in more precise areas it's easier to keep track of if you don't have that screen shake of where you're at. I don't know. I think it's probably preference on what people prefer and what's easier for people's eyes who are playing, so yeah. I can't believe we've done 42 hours into this file and over 100 into the game itself overall. Just the past 2 weeks. Get up there. Thank you. Go, Gadget, go! Go, Gadget, go! Inspector Gadget, Inspector Gadget, go! Go, Gadget, go! Gadget. What's funny is I do that. I go the woohoo like a Mario, but that's not actually in the song. It's just they do the woohoo, but they have like a choir basically or chorus. So I just kind of sub in Mario going woohoo. Ooh, I really didn't think I was gonna make that one. Timing on that is so precise. Woohoo! Almost mistimed that, but that's okay. We got it. Drink some water real quick. Woo! It's always a little dicey. Always do that. I'm not sure how to do that consistently. Alright, I'm gonna stop there. I know it's disappointing. Sorry guys, I tried. What's sad is it's so few deaths, but it feels like so much more because it's such a long chapter. But I'll be back. I'm gonna switch it over. I'm gonna disband the stream temporarily. I will be right back while I change things over. And then, yeah, if you're here, cool. If not, no worries. Thank you for showing up for the Celeste stream. And I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it may be in your time zone. And yeah, see you whenever I see you again. If I don't see you in the next one I'm about to start. Peace.